There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Red Gear. This is an event I've been working on for about a month or so, and we're excited to present you some really great sets between some players from all across the Northwest. We've got players from Alberta, BC, Oregon, and Washington. So it should be really exciting, and I hope you're ready to watch. I'm going to give you guys over to the commentators now, so stay tuned.
Thank you. Hi
Great.
guys, I'm John the Batman Hat. I know so much about this game, and I'm ready to let you all down. Okay, I can't say it on stream. Never mind.
And I'm Raptor, Raptor IC. I'm an old man who still plays this game, so I'm here to bring you some exciting matches, I hope. So this has been really hype.
I hope you guys are ready for fun justice zoning. Smile.
Oh my god, yes. So I
Apparently, the
mean,
commentators are kind of quiet. Jawa man. Hello,
here we
guys. This is
are.
a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Raptor, please.
Can you hear me as well? Am I loud enough? All right. So if we're good, a quick rundown of this matchup to start. This is the de facto, well, not the de facto, but one of the three zoning Oki characters in Guilty Gear, combined with Milia and Dizzy. Ino's weaker in this game than her Xrd incarnation, but she's still pretty solid. And then on the other side, we have ST Sagat. It's ST Sagat.
Oh boy, I can't wait for Fireball. Go burr. Oh,
Yeah,
VTuber
and-
Gotcha Addict. This is a good name.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's funny, right? Because she's got the tools to zone, but then once she knocks you down, Justice can start the OP train as well.
I hope you guys are all ready for the. Oh, can I finally get one? So what I'm getting basically is it's like whoever lands the first hit is just winning that entire, not that entire round, but it's like just in the driver's seat, and then it's just suffering through their player until they finally get a Devoki, and then they go again.
Yep. No, that's more or less like what's gonna happen here.
Oh boy.
The good thing is in this matchup, at least Ino has ways to get around all of the projectile arcs, but that's on Nasix to make the right decision, or alternatively for Armless Kirby to make the wrong decision.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna kind of come down to just the interactions between the players. Like obviously the character matchups, you've laid it out like pretty good, but it's just gonna be down to can the Ino pilot around this like living minefield in the sky, and can the Justice player just
Yeah, like it is going to be on Ino to maintain momentum as much as possible. Justice has great defensive options. She's got a really good backdash. It's like it's 19 frames invulnerable or something, one less than Potemkin. She's got a DP, and counters don't really do much against Nodoki, but still.
the more you say, the more and more I just want to like play this character, so I can feel like deep down inside that I'm a good Guilty Gear player. But in reality, it's just the character carrying me harder than ever before.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of that for sure too. It's like you have to know to give Justice credit, right? You have to know what to do when you're under attack or when you're on offense. But a lot of it is sit there, control neutral, get a knockdown, start your game.
Yeah, I think you have like a good understanding of like the fundamentals of playing a zone, or really in any game they kind of play the same. Then like Justice is just like custom made for you, pretty much by the sounds of it.
Yep, exactly. Looks like, okay, here we go. Looks like we're starting.
We're getting in here. We got VTuber and Gotcha Addict on the side there. I really hope this guy watches Corona, or I'm gonna be sad. And this Kirby on the side here. All right, as I said, it's just keeping him out with the lasers. And also, guys, I've not watched too much of this game, so I might get randomly excited at cool abilities that I haven't seen before.
No, it's true. So it looks like Kirby's definitely got the combos, but Nasix is doing a good job of navigating around it. He just needs to capitalize off of any sort of knocks. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
Speaking of capitalization, there we are, bro. He's got him in the corner doing the big Eno combos. That was a good read with the jump.
That was really good. Unfortunately, he dropped the HCL because the input for that is really dumb in this game. But and Justice has big normals. Like she does such a good job of keeping out if she wants to. Oh,
yeah, there's just so much space control, but really good read by Nasix getting in. Got him locked in the corner. I definitely feel this is where you want to keep Justice as much as you can with Eno and just get that lovely mix-up time. Oh my god, that mix-up
free launches. really good. This is what he needs to do. He needs to stay on him. But unfortunately, so now it's back to neutral.
Apology, guys, if you can ever hear coyotes in the background. You know, living in the city, you thought I would never have a problem with coyotes coming in my mic, but there's for some reason a little like herd of them that just lives outside my building. So yeah, again, apologies if you guys ever hear background noise.
That makes it more exciting.
Yeah, right. We got the coyotes just hyping up the match here.
Okay, this is really good. Nasix, okay, there we go. In this game, has every note, but
man, when you got the note, why do that when you could just throw meteorites? Oh, that's such a good mix-up, man.
yeah. Oh my God, so close.
That's a combo that would have killed.
Very nice. Oh, you know what? OTG kill. We take those.
We take those. We take those. All right, tied up on 1-1 here. VTuber and Gotcha Addict trying to get into that invulnerable defense. Man,
Pretty good though.
Pitchfork.
Kirby's doing a really good job.
Navigating around it like fairly well, like just getting in like with that. Like that mix-up has almost worked every single time, but that may or may not because that mix-up's really good.
It is really good, and Nasix is doing a really good job at mixing up his options. He's going for redashes, and Justice or Armless Kirby is not challenging. Those are more unsafe in this game than in Exkcal. But when you force respect out, you can do whatever you want, and Nasix is doing a really good job of that.
They're really not getting like caught in the meteors either, just kind of sticking in between them for the most part. Anyways,
Yep.
you were making a point?
No, I was just saying that he's doing a really good job of navigating through this minefield.
All right, we're going on the same wavelength. That means I'm learning, boys. I'm learning.
But this is the problem right here. Oh, good burst.
Good burst. Get the pressure back. All gets hit in the air though. Doesn't confirm it the combo though. All right, going back and forth. Oh, and knocks her up in the air. That's Armless Kirby taking the first round over our boy VTuber Addict. I mean, I know he might have a real name. It might be Nasix, but he's a VTuber Addict in my heart now.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a VTuber addict. We're all VTuber addicts. Maybe.
We are all VTuber addicts deep down inside. I will not publicly admit this on the stream.
No, me either.
I don't watch VTubers. I have all my money in my wallet. Gotcha is not a part of my life. I have not embraced said religion.
Yeah,
actually, I don't play gotchas. You know, ironically enough, I could actually go behind this. But the VTuber side, well,
yeah,
you all can talk to my lawyer.
Exactly. You know what? That was a really good first match because that kind of shows the pace of how this match should be played.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the just going in, like it just really like when Eno's in control, you can just very clear. It's very offensive facing, much like we're seeing right here. When the Justice gets a handle on it, man, this match just slows down, and the VTuber Addict has got to just work his way in. Oh, good interrupt though on the side there. Oh, got to the corner, let him wake up. What? Oh my God, that throw is super good.
This is very nice burst. Yeah, don't let Justice get control. I like that.
Yeah, you just got to stay on the driver's seat here because the minute you lose it, that's never where you want to be.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Where Justice wants to be.
Oh my goodness! It's a in the air dash.
Now this is a lot of meter. He needs to chill.
Twice, oh no!
Oh wow!
Okay. Slaps him with the guitar. You got big normals? Nah, bro. Eno's got big normal.
Eno's normals are respectable, so you know what? I like that. I like that. Using 6P to stop any sort of button there. And here we go. Here's the ST Sagat with a million different fireball arcs and
yeah, Nasix is making the incorrect choice of trying to interact with these. Oh my God! Wait, that was actually such a sick option to that.
Yep. That's a really good decision because HCL does go between the low and the mid fireballs, and he's just setting up here. He is missing HCL, not getting the knockdown, but otherwise everything else he's doing is really good, and he's getting away with it too, which is nice because he's forced enough respect from Armless Kirby that he can just dash back in. Very nice.
Yeah, he's got the timing too. I mean, with this also being a first attempt, he's got a lot of time to experiment with that. Like, you can take time and like just try and do those interactions, and like you have time to like mess them up a couple times and just get them later because you got rounds to burn.
Exactly. Oh wow.
That is a relentless offense here. A VTuber Addict is telling him to please subscribe to his favorite VTuber, and he's spamming him with clips until he subscribes. And that is exactly how Eno offense feels, guys.
Now you gotta wonder who his favorite VTuber is.
Yeah, I might need to know. I might have to like, quiz this guy after for science, of course.
Exactly. I'm curious. That was good though. That was that is Eno's game plan to a T right there. Stick on the opponent, never let them go.
Yeah, actually really dealing with the missiles good. Like, Justice was really only able to set up, I think, like, maybe once or twice in that full option. They were like, oh, here it is, right? I think that really only happened, like, once or twice throughout here. Nasix just staying in and not letting Justice get set up.
Yep, and that's really good. He's just suffocating right now with pressure. Very nice. But there we go. There's the defensive option I was talking about. Just use a counter and get out. Back to neutral. Not a bad thing. Right, stroke is jump cancel in this game for some reason.
Yeah. Oh no, the interrupt drops the combo there. Oh man, almost got himself out of the corner, but gets put back into it. And we got some early interactions here. Oh, misses a confirm on the end there.
Very nice
interactions. We got, you know, stuck in the corner.
Good dead angle out. Good alpha counter.
I guess she just kind of butts him with the guitar.
Yep. That was good. I was out actually about to say I'm waiting for Nasix to use his meter, but that was a good use of meter to get out.
How prevalent would you say like chip kills are in this game? This is mostly from I can't talk, but I'm not quite used to it. So how often do chip kills occur here, and how important is the chip pressure?
The chip kills do happen. What usually happens though is that you have to be cognizant enough to know that you have to spend meter to push block. But there's a lot of times you get caught off guard and you just get chip killed. But as long as meter is available on the defender's side, they can prevent chip kills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know there's a way to like mitigate damage. I forgot the name of the actual tech, but it's a little like green shield piece there.
Yeah, faultless defense. And for
intensive purposes,
exactly. For intensive purposes, I just call it push block anyway, because it pretty much is a push block.
Yeah.
Green guard.
Oh, I like that. That works for my monkey brain. Green guard it is, boys. Oh,
good FP no.
Fireball war. Let's go.
He's got a lot of meter. I think he's starting to figure out that FP node is really strong this matchup. But there's the fire that's still traveling.
The ever-existing, it never goes away, man. You thought that missile was gone? No, it's here to stay, bro. Entire rest of the round.
Oh man, these redashes are really good.
I'm just like relentless pressure here. All right, he's got where Justice wants him.
Oh, very nice.
That's such a good option. And Alex just turns into like a drill.
It's pretty much Psycho Crusher. That's the best part. It's unsafe Psycho Crusher.
Oh my god!
It's working.
Let's go.
It is working. Like, that Eno has a lot of good angles, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when you hit Justice, the fireballs go away. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That looks like it, but I mean, chat can definitely confirm that for us, because I'm not a walking encyclopedia. But actually, I'm really having fun watching Nasix like use all the different angles you're talking about, just weave between fireballs and just interact with stuff like that. Like he's actually not letting Armless Kirby do a lot.
This is really good. He was ready for the backstep. That is an important part, but Armless Kirby takes it. That's amazing. That's some Samito.
Some stage tier list, some stage tax, man. Damn, this is high level, big brain shit.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah. We're listening to Bailey's stream. That's why we're all just like quiet and going, oh yeah, good point. To literally nothing. What Bailey was bringing up is, Armless Kirby is playing the White Justice skin on the snow background. Got some camouflage going on, you know, getting some rural Alberta vibes.
You know what the funny part, too, is that this is like a top player technique. If we watch Samito the chip player, he does the same thing. He picks like a green color, and he'll pick, because most of the stages in this game are green. Exact same thing.
There's some big brain stuff. And I mean, there also is the dog in the background, which I got a lot, not gonna lie, pretty cute.
The dog is hype. The original hype dog. The OG hype dog.
The OG hype dog. Let's go. Oh, hits it out of the air. Man, yeah, just so many approach angles from Eno here. It's just really fun to just watch Nasix like just weave his way in and just have unrelenting pressure. There's this poor Justice man here. Just can't press any buttons because he's too busy getting slapped by a guitar.
Yeah, and he's just keeping the pressure on like it's great. And he's putting the FB notes in between the project. Wow.
Oh, Psycho Crusher.
So good. That was actually pretty smart.
Yeah, and as you're saying, like this is exactly how he needs to play this matchup. Like the minute he's not doing this, he's just losing.
Exactly. You know, it does have to take some risks to get in, but they pay off, right? As we've seen, Nasix just sits on Justice the entire time. He's like going to set up pressure over and over.
Yeah, Nasix is really realizing when he can take those risky setups, or they're not even risky, because he just understands when he can weave his way in around Justice's offense, and he's just completely mitigating all the risks he needs so he can just go in and do some big stuff. But here's a huge throw. Almost Kirby almost hits the max combo to look like a cool guy, but gets himself stuck in the corner. But maybe that's where you want to be.
Justice, I think, doesn't care about position. I could be wrong, but Justice is able to fight with her back to the wall, which is kind of nice.
Now, does
Oh,
the invincible backdash, like, because you can obviously backdash at the wall, now do you get the invincible frames during that as well?
you do. You do.
Oh,
The
that's
entire
so
animation
good.
is invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was pretty convincing. Good. You managed to keep Nasix out the entire time. Okay, opposite take knockdown.
Oh, get them with the low there. Oh, good crest there, but doesn't quite get the combos. A lot of drop combos on the side here. That's fine.
There-
Armless Kirby getting the damage. I mean, I looked away, and Eno has had half health. Bro, what the hell happened?
Justice still hits really hard. Like it's pretty amazing a character like this just hits like a truck.
Yeah, like you
Really?
play like one meteor, like one combo. It's like goodbye health bar, you'll be missed.
Yeah, it's like I remember when I had health. That was about 3 seconds
Good
ago.
old days.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
oh my goodness, you don't win the meteor war here. Our missiles rather.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful because now he's in chip. Oh, there we go. Smart. He has to get in there.
Oh my, it's him on a supercharge. Let's go, man. That was some trigger anime shit.
It's like so every time you remember Justice is slow, you think Justice is slow. When if she has access to 25% meter, she just teleports across the screen with a giant hitbox.
Oh god.
It's great. All right, let's. Yep. So I should. I'm just wondering what the score is because I haven't been paying attention.
It's 3-1. Oh, do we not know the cute overlay on the stream?
Okay.
Oh, you do. Okay, there's a. I'm just checking on the stream now, but yeah, it's a cute little layout on the side there. My normal brain was looking at the top, being like, "Whoa, where's my cute numbers?" But nah, look at this sick setup that Bailey's got going on the right.
I would like to see Nasix take a little. Oh, very nice. A little bit more of a risk during mix-up. He is going for some good high-low stuff, but I want him to take some risks and do the extra overhead. The
Yeah,
JD.
that and some other options. Could possibly because like the mix-ups seem to be working for the most part. Maybe he's kind of saving that for the later rounds too to kind of just have that mental game. Like he's not expecting it, bring it out in like the 5th round or something like that, and just to get that round off the chart.
Yeah, and I wish he. Yeah, the other thing that he should be doing to keep Justice from moving around, Kirby from moving around, is to throw meaty notes on. Oh, there we go. So right here. Oh no, ops for damage instead. It is working. Like his redashes are really effective. So, but the thing is, yeah, that's a mental note that you have to make. When after Justice does Michael's sword in the air, she still can hit buttons. Like it's not the end of her air buttons.
Oh my goodness, this character is pretty wild.
His character is great. I mean, I say great. I hate this character too, but she adds an interesting archetype to Guilty Gear that didn't exist like in any other game.
Yeah, just as like sheer like zoner with like some really good defensive options. That's usually what you find with zoners. They just have the weak defense because I mean that's usually their way to mitigate their strength, but just has some.
Yeah.
It's almost like unique defense options too, like with the invincible backdash, access to meter to get her air dash. Like you really have to like think around and use what I would consider more like unconventional tactics on defense than the usual like the ones you would see, particularly from other zoning characters.
Yep, no, I agree. If you look at Venom in this game, Venom has the traditional zoner archetype, right? He's got strong zoning, weak defense, but then you look at Justice. But Justice, I mean, the meme is Justice is not a zoner, but she's very good at zoning. She's very good at zoning.
Yeah, she just happens to be good at zoning as well as everything else in the game. No, I'm kidding.
She has a little bit of everything. Like she has, like, at the right knockdown. In the right knockdown situation, she can set up high lows. Her stat. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Just charged across the screen. Here's a smack.
There's an accident just happened right there. Like someone call the police. That was a car accident.
Brain off. Burgers on, boys. Chat is gone.
So good. But I was saying that she has a standing overhead, so she can combo from. So and you can see the size of the explosions when she sets those off. She can block her own mix up.
Mm-hmm.
There hasn't been an opportunity for Kirby to do it, to set up mix up right in front of himself, but it exists.
Yeah, and I mean also just even from what I'm noticing, Justice just has like a lot of good like neutral buttons. So you don't have to play that full on range. You can just like play zoning, try and get whiffs off, and just play almost in that middle range instead of like extreme zoner range too. And then as you said, she has mix ups on top of that, like Honestly, the more and more you tell me, the more versatile this character gets. I definitely walked in here expecting like a zoning machine go burr, but there's definitely a lot more depth here. Speaking of depth, I heard you like mix-ups. You want to eat like 3 of these in the corner?
Nasix's doing a good job of getting around. Like, he's
Yeah,
utilizing
cheap
Eno's strength.
yeah, exactly. Just that unrelenting offense. That's exactly what he needs to do. Oh, nice interrupt on the air there. Oh, dive!
Oh,
Like, I gotta give hype to these Eno guitar strings. These things are like clearly made of something special.
it's whatever this world.
Whatever this world's strongest metal is, man. These are adamantium strings.
It's like when you've got a rock character in a rock game, you know, you've got some priv.
It's a priv, yeah. Let's give the pressure. Oh, nice anti-air.
Nice. That was really nice. Weathered the storm.
Weathered the storm, yeah, sat there, just took the offense. It's like, nah, here's an anti-air for you, Trouble. Swats right of the air. Man, huge damage off the start there.
The untech time, too, on those projectiles that Justice has is great. Like, she can just combo them into one another if they're on screen. Okay.
Oh, that was a good burst. Oh my goodness! Charge go burn! A nice little wake up throw from Nasix here. Getting that pressure on here. Can he keep it on? Oh, big jump out by Armless Kirby.
He's getting caught and getting sent full screen. That's another strength of Justice, right? The moment Justice hits you with something, you're either knocked down or full screen knocked down, and Justice can choose. Yeah, there's the overhead right there.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh no! God, the missiles never go away. And the dog is just sitting there like, yes, very good, nice missile.
It's like this is what I wanted to see.
All right. Well, as we're seeing, our boy is up 5 matches to 1. What adaptations does he need to make here? Like, what is it? Our Eno boy here need to do to keep the justice?
The good thing, he needs to get his pressure and make it airtight. Some FB notes on knockdown would help. An FB note in this game, Force Break Note, cranks guard gauge, and it cranks it insanely fast. One set of FB notes will send most guard gauges into the blinking territory. And when your guard gauge blinks in this game, the first hit's an automatic counter hit.
Oh wow! Okay, that is strong.
Yep. And off any counter hit, big stroke the big tree counter hits. It's a free conversion because it'll pop them up. In addition, if you don't know how guard gauge works, as long as guard gauge is cranked, your hits will do full damage unless they're forced proration. So imagine hitting someone with a crank guard gauge with a bunch of slashes and heavy slashes, and the damage is just insane. That was a nice combo.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, the two thing with Eno is like just clearly high damage. Like if you keep the guard gauge cranked up, you can just keep doing her mix-up game and just continually do max damage on every mix-up.
Yep, and it gets scary too. Good redash. The redashes are really good. He needs to FD. Oh, or just do that.
Or just do that. There we go. Oh, the throw on wake up. One big thing that like took my small 3D brain to understand, because I play Tekken for the most part, was the one frame throw in this game. Throw working as an interrupt on jabs. That hurt.
Yep. It's first frame throws in this game make defensive throws such a strong option. And when you throw in this game, it's in this game specifically, most characters can, not most, but a lot of characters can get a lot off their throws, like combos. Justice is really good at that. Eno has the FRC to combo off their throw, but still a thing. Oh, here we go. Kirby's just going in there. Now he's showing Nasix how offense should be played.
Yeah, he's just going in, getting his damage.
Nasix's got a lot of meter. He's probably trying to save it defensively. He's doing a good job, though. He's getting in there.
Yeah, and he's staying in, too, to keep the tension up.
Oh, smart.
Oh, jump over it. It's been confirmed there. Sitting on 1 health. And
that was so
the air to air.
That was so smart. Use the projectile to cover the bottom half of the screen, jump in the top half, and just Michael Sword. Can't go anywhere. You got to respect that. So even though it is 6-1 right now, the matches are close enough that Nasix can run this back.
Yeah, this is one of those rare. This is one of the rare situations. You know, at tournaments when the boys walk up to you and you're like, you know what, it was 0-2, but it was close. This is an acceptable situation where I would actually believe them instead of being like, yeah, buddy, I bet it was close.
Exactly. Like The momentum swings are so strong between these two. It's just the matter of clutching it out.
Mhm. Oh, Bailey, you can also feel free to make chat hear you. You're bringing some good insight into this.
This is really good. So right now he's got the offense going, and he's doing a good job of staying in that range where Eno can poke a little further. Excuse me, a little further than Justice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing a good job.
Kirby's doing a lot more air pressure this time just to try and keep him out. But as I start ranting about this, I cast or curse it, and we got our boys going in and got Justice locked in the corner.
Yep, and this is right. This is when Justice has trouble. Right now that they're back in neutral, Justice can kind of do her own thing, and Eno has to kind of try and snipe between. Wow, 6H low profiles. Good to know.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Good to know.
Good to know. We take those. We learn as we go.
And Nasix sitting on a lot of meter. He should. Oh, there we go. Very nice.
Kill there. Health is low.
Wow,
Nice
my PS here.
There. Oh no, gets interrupted. Still got a big health lead though.
KLF in here. Oh, drifting HBO.
KLF in here. Hell yeah.
Good anti-air.
There. All right, if he finishes the combo too. Let's go.
Yeah, Justice has a really good jump in, but Eno also has a really good anti-air.
Yeah, Armless Kirby definitely doing some good defense here though. There's some weird Eno shit. But like I admit, I don't know as well, but I can even watch and be like, how is he blocking this? Or just some of the jump-ins with like the low note and then you get the high at the same time. This is some Ultra Instinct shit to block. Oh, that was a sick combo. Holy shit.
That was really nice. Okay, this is completely in Kirby's favor right now. He's just zoning and keeping Eno out. Now Eno has to do.
Oh, he's gonna get the perfect though. This is the important thing. Oh no, he doesn't even get the moral victory.
That's a hood perfect as far as I'm concerned.
That was a hood perfect. You know what? He didn't quite have full health, but you know what? It was good enough. It was good enough. Hood perfect.
Yeah, that was a hood perfect.
All right, let's see if we can get the true perfect this time. We're starting off with a good quarter of health. Oh my god, half of their health. Never mind. Oh, but gets hit by the overhead. No conversion though.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's a mid. All right, looked like an overhead, guys.
Okay, opts to just go for noteless pressure, but it is working, so can't knock it. Good burst. Yeah, don't. Oh.
The interrupt with the meteor. Why do I keep calling missile? Okay, honestly, these missiles hit so hard they look like meteors.
They might as well be.
Yeah, there's like nukes, man.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no. Yo, the air combo off the missile. Let's go. What a way to put it out. And then it's Armless Kirby going oh right, no, it's first to 10, guys. I thought it was first to 7. Is it first to 7? All right, I've been informed. I really don't understand the format, guys. But that is Armless Kirby taking it 7-1 over our boy VTuber Addict. But at very least, he can go drown his sorrows in some sweet, sweet VTubers. Because I guarantee most of the Japanese ones potentially might be live.
I'm gonna say at least 3 VTubers are streaming right now. Not that I would know firsthand, but at least 3 of them are streaming right now. That was good though. That was really, really back and forth.
Yeah, honestly, the scoreline did not paint a picture of how close that matchup was. Because like Nasix had like really, really good offense at the beginning. He was weaving himself in between the nukes, and it was actually just wonderful to see how he was being so creative with his offense, just like using Eno's like unique space. Just like movement tools and stuff like that. And then just near the end there, Armless Kirby patting down in that defense. It's like, no more Eno mix-ups, please, sir. And then just proceeded to zone the living crap out of him, but also play a really, really good neutral game from what I saw, just utilizing those Justice normals.
No, I totally agree. Towards the end there, the download was pretty much complete. Like the zoning, he's like, all right, you know what? The zoning I was doing early in with just projectiles was no good. Now I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to add projectiles and put normals in there, big giant specials. And then one of the few times Eno has to get in, she either has to be risky or, do something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was really, really nice.
Oh, chat is saying I'm a little quiet. I will just keep talking if you want to adjust me real quick. Yeah, but chat can feel free to inform us if audio levels are ever off, guys. Just please let us know, and we will fix them as soon as we can.
Long's got old man ears. He's okay, going.
I'm a little quiet. I will just keep doing the test thing. Bailey, if you want to quickly throw me up a 1, 2, 3 test 1, 2, 3. You guys like jazz? Because I sure like jazz. Oh, I'm getting louder. Yo, let's go. Okay, is that good, chat, or am I a little too loud now? Also, thank you all for assisting us quickly here.
Thanks for tuning in. Like, this is the
Oh, we got
first.
60 viewers? Are you kidding me? Yo, y'all are sick.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, thanks for tuning in, guys. Like that was a first of all, thanks to Nasix and Armless Kirby for that match. That was
good.
yeah, no, showcasing like the up and coming talent that's in the Pacific Northwest here.
Yeah, it's really fun to see. And honestly, I'm really happy this game like got popular again. Now it's mostly from the netcode. The netcode is sweet, but I never got to experience this game like when it was out like in full force. And now just being able to watch it, like it's this is good
It's so
stuff.
nice.
It's the game where every character's fucked up, and that's what balances it in a way. And I really enjoy that.
This is perfect. So it looks
All
like
right,
yeah,
is this Bailey? Is this one a first to 10 this time or? Okay, first one was a first to 7, but for this time, this one will be the full run it first to 10 this time.
so characters on screen. We got the absolute top tier Testament. We got a very solid. I think Dizzy is very strong in this game. She's also.
I haven't actually got to watch a lot of Disney, so I'm really excited. I unfortunately got to play Doug's Testament within my first day of playing the game, and well, let's say I almost didn't want to play this game again.
Testament is a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 team by himself. You'll see what I'm talking about when you start summoning EXE beasts.
Oh, the beast! I was just sitting here. I'm like, bro, I can't get away from this gator. This gator's eating my feet.
Yep. The good part though is Dizzy is an OP character, and she's got big normals and high damage in this game. Like Dizzy will be able to kill off 2 combos, but if we're looking at what's happening on the screen right now, Apoo is getting the match start here. Yep, that trap OTGs, whether it's powered up or not.
Now, is the tree like an actual like trap you set? I know the blood web things are, but what about the trees?
It is. He'll do a little pose where his dress kind of flares up, and then the tree gets planted on the ground. The tree does not go away until you proximity trigger it.
I see. That is wild.
Yeah, the net will go away when you hit Testament, but the tree will stick around. So, wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. High damage.
Oh man, these combos look super cool too. I really enjoy the animations.
And Dizzy is such a high damage character. I say this was not really a weakness. Her weakness as an OP character is that her mix-up is a bit more straightforward. It's lows, drop like empty lows, air dashes, that kind of thing. Not as tricky as Inu or Milia, but god, her damage is just through the roof.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're able to get in, then you're good at that. Oh my, I hate Testament Burst so much. Why is my man got a strip? I'm just trying to chill here and play some Guilty Gear. This man's just like the whole nudist thing by himself.
He wants you to know he's bursting. The shock.
Yeah, just really wants to show it off.
This is really good crush from Enhance. And in this game, if you come from other Guilty Gear games like Exert or the previous versions of Guilty Gear, the fish in this game is programmable. So Dizzy gets to pick what sequence this fish does.
Oh, that's sick. Damn.
Who enhances from Mike's support? Oh my god, I've just said that Enhance is an old man. I was like, these look like some old man combos. It's this old man execution right here, so.
Yeah, we got the 2 BC guys and a lot from Vancouver.
Yeah,
also, can chat hear you, Bailey? You should let chat hear you, Bailey.
This is so good. So, Apoo didn't really get a chance to start his game here, but we saw a glimpse of it in the very first round. Set up some good zoning. But Dizzy managed to get in. So this is working against him in this case. If this is an old person, and from what Long was saying, this is an old person, they do have matchup experience on their side.
Yeah, and it looks like if Dizzy knows how to like maneuver around that, she can really creatively work around it with just her lasers and stuff like that.
But you know what? Matchup experience doesn't mean shit when you got these crispy combos that Apoo has got. That was a nice.
This is true, man. Like, you don't really need to play that well if your combo just kills them in like 2 hits, right, guys?
Exactly. But here we go. Programmable fish. Oh my god. All the time.
Oh my god. It's so good. I just really like visually how she looks. Like, just her combos and stuff like that. And then she just summons a fish that shoots a laser. Like, what more do you want?
Yep. So, how was it programmed? Double laser? Yep, double laser fish.
Actually, just like a lot of good zoning options too. Like she seems to sit like right outside of that like like Testament, like sweet spot, I like to call it, where he can just hit you with like everything.
Yeah, the only thing Testament can really commit to with Dizzy sitting at this distance is EXE Beast, the reverse one that goes full screen. But slow, it's kind of a slower move. Dizzy can dash forward. If it's FRC, great, right? You can start your turn, but
Yeah, and definitely, like, we're just burning through matches here. We've already been through 2 of them, man, and it feels like we've just started, like, such high damage on both of these characters.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm looking at my water bottle, I'm taking 2 sips. Like, the matches are so fast.
Yeah, I mean, like, doesn't Testament have a bit of, like, a lower health count as well? Like, I know Dizzy's obviously just hitting like a truck, but is he like, a squishier character in this game, or?
I think he's about average. Like, overall. He doesn't take... You know what? I don't actually remember how much damage he takes, but I'm pretty sure it's close to... or a little bit extra. But in this game, because there's so many squishy characters, the average is skewed.
Oh, I see.
Okay, here we go. He's starting his pressure. He's burst right away.
Burst, just get the pressure on.
Enhance does not want Apoo to start his pressure. I respect
No, he just wants to keep, like, smothering in the Dizzy projectiles so Apoo can't even, like, set up any traps.
Nice pickup. Here we go.
I'm just saying, everything
the
in
war
this Testament skin looks like molten cheese. It looks like the shitty pizza pops.
It does.
Like that one slash he has looks like a pizza slash, okay?
The way the scythe is designed, yeah, I know what you mean. There's like bubbly cheese holes in the middle. And...
yeah, exactly. A luxury meal. Really getting that Mike apartment feel.
Oh my god,
As
Mike's
Chad
apartment.
is telling me the lore of.
Mike's apartment is the original old guard. I had the pleasure of playing them back in the HT days.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a good first bait. Wow.
Alright, you got the bubble in here. Just walks into the trap though, but it's okay. The fish is like covering for him. That was a huge tree conversion from Apocalypse though. Alright, it's time for some Testament stuff, boys! And Apocalypse is on the board.
Call assist teleport. It's like I'm watching Marvel 3. So we're definitely seeing some adaptation now. We got Apocalypse playing a bit more defensive, letting Enhance hang himself by dashing in at him.
Actually, Apocalypse's conversions though have just been like crispy this entire time.
Nice pressure string.
Slash.
The Croak made that pressure string extra safe. So in this game, the curse mark. Wow, gold birth. FB force break curse tracks the opponent on screen. Doesn't hit crouching, but tracks them.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, that looks sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Force
good
break.
option. He just went in. He's like, all right, I know you're gonna press, boy. He just dashed at him.
The nice part too is force Gravedigger is 0 on block, on regular block. Can only be punished on IV. Yeah, so
yeah, particularly in that situation too. Like, he didn't have a ton of time to react. So honestly, not a bad option.
No, I totally agree. That was a really nice, like, just throw a giant hitbox on the screen, see what happens. So 2-1.
All right, let's see if you can keep the pressure up here. Again, another like, quick round, man. Like this game, it's so fast.
The damage is crazy from Dizzy. The damage is absolutely crazy in this game.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, even on the side of Testament too, man. Hits like a truck.
Testament's combos, yeah, he doesn't like his individual hits aren't really hard, but his combos are so long that he can just do whatever he wants. And they all end in knockdown, provided you get the
Oh my god, that fish setup was so disgusting.
Nice counter to get out, but Enhance was ready for it.
Oh, he's got the fish on him though, and finishes it off. Man, that was a round already.
The damage is insane from Dizzy.
I don't know how people would ever commentate a first to 2 in this game. Like, at least we have some time to sit here and for you to analyze the match and tell us what cool stuff's going on. But imagine this is a tournament. You don't even have time to breathe.
But the funny part too is that in older XX games, health was 420 hit points or whatever. In this game, they increased it to 460.
Okay.
And people are still dying. Yeah, 420. Daisuke knows.
Yeah, 420. Yeah, 420 health. That's the good stuff. Hey, at least you guys didn't get the Tekken 7 poverty buff where we all got 5 extra health. Ooh.
5? Wow.
Yeah, 5 entire health, guys. Don't spend that all in one place.
This is some really good pressure. No, okay, back to neutral, where they both have really good neutral options. Nice FD stop into throw.
Yeah, and he's just keeping the pressure on in the corner here. As you talk about just kind of getting that low mix up here, it's actually been getting a lot of mileage off of it.
Nice convert.
Oh, that combo is sick. Holy shit. Oh, he's got another setup here too. Oh my god, wait, that was sick!
Puts me in the coffin.
A reversal command? Holy shit, okay, I thought that was like a grab or something of this sort, but damn, that looks sick.
This is...
Did that 5 HP stop Akuma one-hit comp? No, absolutely not. They changed the wall damage to it though.
Oh my god. Oh, that was it.
Oh, the pressure, no! Man, I really like the fish. You know, it's kind of cute in a way.
See, and that was what I was talking about right there. It's just a nice, simple Oki setup, right? You drop the fish, you just jump over them, and you screw up their block, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, honestly, like, even though as much as I joke about Testament, where I'm like, oh, traps go bird, like, you actually have to do some, like, creative setups and stuff like that, particularly against the more experienced players, because they know how to deal with, like, the generic Testament setup. So you can be very creative with your traps and stuff like that, and you have to do, you know, some big brain stuff. But yeah, as you're saying with Dizzy, just gets a nice little fish setup, and then you just get a few options. It's like a nice game of rock, paper, scissors. And then Testament's
really is.
like, oh, you guys want to play 5D chess?
It really is. And when you talk about Dizzy's mix-up on paper, it's like, oh, it's very straightforward. It's air dash high, or you know, low, or you look at it, this is some Fisher-Price mix-up, but then you see it in action, and you're like, okay, this is actually a lot more complicated than it sounds on paper. Very nice. Apoo was caught not blocking. The fish is gonna, yeah, let him tech.
Yeah, just keeping the pressure on there. Oh, nice throw.
He pops the curse. Oh, wow.
That was good. That was a good conversion. Man, crispy, clean combos, man. This is the young kid combos.
They're good comp. Oh, the resets. That's the thing too, right? Dizzy's got a big ground throw range in this game, so she can kind of do that FD stop drift forward into a throw, like closer than you'd expect it to hit. Here comes the war crime. Here's the war crime.
Bro, how many times did these stupid gator things hit? Jesus.
Like I said, he's his own Marvel team.
Yeah, like you don't need assists and stuff like that when you can just do them yourself.
Yeah, just you know, summon Virgil, summon a beam, Dragon Ball, whatever you want, right? Just start your mix-up. That's what this character is.
Like you guys don't need Doctor Doom when you can just play Testament.
Yeah, for people who enjoy this type of Marvel mix-up, Testament's right up your alley. Nice combo.
Oh, this is so good. All right, he's got the setup. Oh, do we get more war crimes? Are we going back to the... No, I can't say that on Twitch. Never mind, guys.
This character, though, like, is... Oh, sorry, not just this character. Every character in this game is a war crime. It's just what level of war crime are you? Nice fuzzy.
Yeah, it's like this game isn't like, oh, is this character bad? No, it's how busted is this character?
Oh, I really like him using RCs to get either one-hit Gravediggers.
Oh, that was so close to being sick! No, stupid Gator's a war crime.
You hit the point character, but the assists are still there. Like, what are you gonna do?
The assists are there. They don't go away, man. Like, he just had that Doctor Doom laser just chilling, just ready there. It's like, oh I made the best. Like, I got the reads, bro. But then you got that one guy just standing behind her. You know, it's maybe just a flash. It's like, no.
This is when your buddies stand behind you and you're like, man, look how finesse you are. Look how finesse you are at this game.
Yeah, look at how good you are. And that was a sick setup, bro.
Yep.
Like, you knew that he was gonna do that sick setup, but no, you were ready, man.
Yep,
you were just mashing the assist button.
Man, I gotta say, I really like Apoo doing a lot of these jump cancels just to make his stuff safer. Like, just jump cancel to nothing. I really like this.
Oh,
still gets one. Yeah, so whenever he hits with the key, he powers up his next trap that's put on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And then, power up traps are represented by voodoo dolls in the, I guess, right above the meter. Powered up nets keep you there for multiple hits, or I don't know if it's multiple hits or at a time. You cannot dead angle reverse EXE Beast. That will change. That will turn your character around like in KOF. It's dumb, because that's one of the things that a lot of people do. They'll dead angle the reverse EXE Beast and think they get out of pressure, but then they get turned around like it's KOF 95.
Yeah, they're just sitting there like, yo, I'm sick. I got the read. No, bro, you don't.
No,
damage.
Now you're gonna get back comboed infinite like in Samurai Showdown or something, because you're getting knocked forward to your opponents. Not quite that bad in Guilty Gear, but yeah, it does not work. He is just, man, Apoo is playing this amazing defensive game.
Yeah, he's made a lot of adaptations. Like early on, he's really getting like rushed down and everything like that, but he's just controlling a lot of space. And as you said, just making so many moves safe, so he can just like enable his offense to just continue.
He's setting traps. He's given Enhance a chance to hang himself, but now Enhance is kind of reverse, like just adapting in turn. He's kind of dropping fishes to control the ground game. And Dizzy touch if you want. Here we go. Oh, that's a hard knockdown. It's time for the war crime to start.
Oh, God, I hope you guys are ready. We're going back to Marvel 3 days, boys. Oh, goes for the read. But no, that's like the third time he's done that. Apoo is catching on.
Man, that was such a good read.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a fun part of first attempts, too. Like, you have time to make these, like, sick reads like that.
Mm-hmm. And you have to adapt so much to your opponents. And these two characters and these two players in general look like they have a lot of tricks in their bag, right? Like, I'm seeing rotations of different things. And it's so good.
Yeah, like they're definitely both of them don't have like linear offense. Like they did like kind of the one option there, and then like particularly with the enhance here, like he was doing kind of one set of like just attack motions, and then he realized Apoo like adapted to it. Now he's completely mixed up how he's going in, how he wants to attack, kind of just even how he's approaching it.
Mm-hmm. I really did like the first adaptation where Apoo started to just play defensively. He's like, you know what? Come hang yourself. I'll gladly take my combos off my traps.
Yeah. Apoo is like, no, I got these crispy, clean combos. Just let me use them, boy.
But now it looks like Enhance is reversed, like adapting in turn.
Wait, he's already dead?
Yeah.
I need to go drink water and he's dead.
Yeah, he's just so high in this game. And yeah, it looks like Enhance is now sending his minion. Like, go forth, my fish, and control the neutral.
Go forth, my minion. Give me neutral.
That's exactly. Oh. He is burst baiting a little too hard. Mm-hmm. But I understand he doesn't want to lose control. Like, he'd rather go back to neutral than lose the turn entirely.
Oh, nice air throw.
Oh. Nice dead angle. Get off me.
Alright, it's time for some war crime, boys.
Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
This is what Doug did to me. And I just did not want to play the game.
Yeah, here we go. I was gonna say it's finally over.
I think he might kill if he gets that combo there because of the guard gauge.
Yep,
oh my goodness, the damage. I mean, his guard gauge was like almost max there.
That was insane. So, Enhance is respecting Apocalypse's. Oh my god, that was such a bad burst. Canadian burst, here we go.
Yeah, and he's paying for his sins. Alright.
So, I was about to say, the good thing is that Apoo is setting up some really good frame traps so that he can force respect out of Enhance, right? Because a lot of those, these setups, he could have jumped out of. But because those frame traps are just hiding behind the entire time, he's scared to jump.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he handily gets over that trap there. Oh man, the air block that? That was sick. Oh no, go in! There it is!
You know what? I'm seeing complaints in chat about the song choice. Don't you dare insult Daisuke's masterpiece. All these songs he's written don't compare to Under Construction at Night.
Under Construction at Night? Yo, guys, this is what led to Under Night, okay? Don't at me.
Wait, which Robokai? I don't have sound turned up. I didn't know it was. Is it EX Robokai's theme or is it the crickets playing in the background?
Yeah, I admit I didn't have songs either.
Oh, okay, that song sucks.
Under Construction at Night. It's late, bro.
If you're gonna pick a Robokai song, you better pick Under Construction at Night. That's when the crickets and the other ambient sounds come out.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I got the sound on so I can now comment on the music. You know, maybe the other reason I didn't have the sound on is I didn't want to listen to Testament's stupid Gators.
It's, oh my god, the Gators just put in all the work there. That was such a fast round.
Yeah, the Gators are definitely the breadwinner right now.
It's, yeah, like, this must be some kind of glitch. Like, you cannot pick the same assist twice in Marvel 3, so I don't
yeah, like, what is this? Why does he get infinite assists?
He's just, oh my god, these conversions.
Wait, does the crow shoot stuff too?
Yeah, so when you get cursed, there's it changes between the ghost, the whatever it is coming out and hitting you with the scythe and the crow picking at you, and it's completely.
Oh
there's a couple of patterns that it does, but you won't know until you see a couple of them as the player or the opponent. So for the first maybe one or two, it's completely random.
Oh, that was sick!
Oh my god!
It's the Apocalypse classic. It's like, oh, I see you have a tiny bit of health, and I think you're going to press. Haymaker.
Check opponent health. Check personal meter.
Oh yeah, that's
Gravedigger.
good. That'll work. Gravedigger. Like it's
know
like
what?
the actual like the monster truck, man. He just runs him over.
It's so good. Like, and he's won 2 rounds with that moves. 2 matches actually with that.
I think he has won like 2 or 3 like rounds with that at very least. Like actually, yeah, 2 matches and at least like 3 or 4 rounds.
It's working. We can't knock it, right? Especially in a set like
I can't even make fun of him because it's working.
And that's the thing too, right? A lot of people don't realize that. Oh, you might tune in, you might go, oh, that's super gimmicky. You know what? In a first or whatever, especially a long set, you're allowed to pull out the occasional gimmick.
Well, I think you almost need to, because the thing is, if you play too solid, and like you're playing against like any good, why is he already dead? Holy crap! But if you're playing against like, especially experienced players who can get the read on you, if you play too solid, like for one, the game won't be very fun, but 2, like they'll just have the read on you and you won't be able to do anything. But you throw some crazy shit in there, and you can just be so creative. That's why I really enjoy first to 10, particularly against more experienced players. I mean, like both what we're watching here, because you get to do some weird stuff.
It's true too, and when you, okay, he did punish that properly. I was gonna say, when you pull out gimmicks, then you just remind them, like, I've got more in my kit than whatever you see in like the textbook.
Exactly. Oh, that was good. Oh, nice burst. Oh no.
I was gonna say,
tail end of it there. But did he get hit by the
I think got hit by the fish.
He got hit by the fish.
And you know what?
Man, they
Enhanced
die
did
so quick.
Enhanced did the Dizzy player special. Get bursted on, dash back in immediately. The Dizzy
We're
player
going
special.
in, boys.
Yeah, I got 2 air dashes. Why not?
I mean, if you can move, you gotta move, right?
Movement is so strong. Like in any fighting game you play, unless you're playing Justice, then movement's against you. You have other tools.
Yeah, but you have nukes, so you're good.
Exactly. You don't move, people move.
Yeah, people move for you.
Oh man. Okay, so this is 5-4, despite the fact that it's so close. Numbers wise, every game has been insanely fast.
Yeah, everyone's died in like 2 or 3 interactions. Like it's just been so back and forth. This is like the quickest 9 matches I think I've ever seen in my life.
This game, the damage in this game is absolutely insane. Like, and especially these characters. These are both high damage characters. Dizzy is squishy in this game, and I think she has low health in this game, especially compared to Exert. She actually is a squishy character in this game.
Yeah, and then you combine that with the lovely Testament war crimes. She just dies real quick, and then we got Dizzy damage or Testament. Well, yeah, it might be a normal health character, but still dies in like 2 to 3 combos.
Yep, and that's the thing about Dizzy too, right? Her fishes crank guard gauge because they're not traditional projectiles like Enos or Venoms or Kai's or whatever.
Oh my god, that made me so angry to watch.
God. Here we go. Oh, nice, killed the fish. Oh, lets him hang himself. I'm pretty sure that was a misgrave dig or Badlands at the top, but still in his advantage. He's got 1 round under his belt. He's got a lot of health left, which is probably gonna.
He's definitely not out of it either. Because look at that guard gauge going up, and he's got the Dizzy damage. Good burst there though. That would have been a very hurtful combo.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I agree with that burst. Like he wants to seal it up too.
Oh my god, stop! Oh no!
Oh my god. Damn.
Jesus. As much as I like joke about it, Apocalypse just keeping on like really, really consistent pressure. Like he's just not letting Enhance breathe.
Testament is my favorite Oki girl, except definitely not. But oh god, Testament has such good tools in this game, and he's one of the few characters that can un-OTG, right? Like to take you off the ground once you're knocked down with traps. So combos just never end. The party never stops.
The party never ends here.
Yo, tight.
Yo, wait, did you not give Kevin his hug? I'm sorry, I know we're watching an important match, but Bailey, did you not give Kevin a hug? Okay, apparently he owes him one. Wow. You better, bro. Anyways.
Oh,
okay,
Goldberg.
for once, I didn't look away and somebody didn't die.
Soon. I see someone with 100% meter, so
I see somebody getting comboed.
Grave diggers are coming.
Oh no, the dog. It's the Gators. Gators.
He actually jumps out this time.
Yeah, the Pizza Pop Gators, man.
Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, just
my
runs into the trap.
That's a really
What a good
setup,
anti-air.
though. Alright, he's got a trap sitting up at the top there. Goes under it, though. Oh, I think he's going to knock him into the trap. No, I think he could have knocked him into the trap in the air.
Oh my god. You know what? He had 100% meter. He could have done anything with that.
Yeah, this is true. He go in.
Okay, so it's up to Enhance now to kind of get back in here. Like he had, oh my god, gotta keep track. He did keep track of the trap, but the trap does hit very high.
Yeah, it's got a huge hitbox, to be honest.
Just out of range. Can't get the Dizzy Oki start. Keep an eye on those traps. Yeah, he's paying attention now.
Yeah, he's actually playing really well around them too. He's keeping track of where they're put down. And oh, it's fish time. Fish time.
This is good mix up. Oh, I was gonna say that guard gate is cranked.
It's time for some war crimes, boys. Let's see the gate. Oh, nice jump over the gator.
No FRC, but didn't get punished.
Man, I really hope if Apocalypse managed to get this first to 10 here, I think he should honestly look into Pillsbury Pizza Pop sponsorship, because I don't know, it'd be kind of lit.
You should. Let me show you my favorite pizza pop. It's just
I'll show you my favorite pizza pop. You have to block for 10 years.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's the Apocalypse Classic.
Yep. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a really good option there. Holy shit.
That was so smart.
It's like, oh yeah, you wanted to start your like little mix-up game here? No. Have a tree. Have a tree.
That's 7-4 now. And you know what? That was smart, right? He's got a power-up tree sitting under him. The only way Dizzy can get rid of that is to super jump, air dash forward, and then backwards, and then.
Oh my god.
Then you give Testament all that breathing space down below. You're gonna set off the trap, sure, but Testament's just gonna run back to mid-screen. It was a lose-lose situation. I was about to say, is that the end? But I forgot this is the first to 10. So
it's the first to 10, yes. If we were doing our first to 7 like the last one, it would be Apocalypse going up. But we got a few more games to blaze through.
There's a lot of adaptation to be had, and we've seen a lot of it already.
And I'm also seeing a lot of 20 here on box trades.
Chad is telling me to fight Tay in a first to 20. I fought that guy in first to 20s for 7 years.
What's another one?
Exactly. Don't worry about Taya now. I'm playing. Tiny spoiler.
Alright. I mean, I need them hot takes. So what does Enhance got to do to get back here? The matches do feel pretty close, but Apocalypse is up 3 games now.
So I think he is just like he's there, right? He's making the right choices. It's just that Apoo is making the right choices more often. He has to play around traps right now. Like that was great, right? More inexperienced players or more panicky players would just run in and just ignore the traps. But he is playing around them. He's making sure they go away. And he is programming the fish the right way, so it's hard to dead angle Dizzy because if you dead angle her and you hit her, the fish continues, or if you hit the fish, Dizzy continues.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the fish actually has like a box on, like a hurt box on it. But man, it doesn't matter because fish isn't out when you're on
man. Who needs a fish when you can commit war crimes with gators, man? That's the name of my new visual novel, by the way, guys. Please check it out. It's War Crimes with Gators.
You can find it on.
You can find it on Audible or whatever that audiobook thing that's on YouTube all the time.
Oh yeah, man, it's. Oh my god, I'm just like trying to digest how quickly these matches are going and how.
Look at the fact that we have already watched 12 matches. This doesn't feel like it. This feels like maybe like a first to 5 at the most. Like these matches are so fast.
It's been I think just over a half hour. These matches are just insanely quick. But it's also not super one-sided because you see the back and forth. It's just that every time someone gets touched, they lose 30% of their health.
Yeah. It's like I think honestly you can move that to like 50% in this matchup.
Yeah, it's true. Like here we go. I like that. I really like that the RC to get the one-hit badman so you continue your combo. Oh wow. Oh,
it's got the trap right above him. Good option out of that is just doing some lasers.
Oh my god,
that's actually a really good option there.
Reversal Gravedigger, I respect it.
Oh, nice burst.
Yeah, they're actually dead even. Just counter.
Yeah, there's the quarterback. They're just looking for one hit, and there's the one hit right there. Oh, but doesn't get the full combo, but it doesn't matter. Gravedigger.
Oh my god.
He was almost sick. Sick.
In that situation, if he'd done the other super, he would have been fine because there's some invincibility on it.
Ah, I see.
This one is none. It's just fast.
Oh yeah, I mean Apoo's making a lot of mix-ups too. Like most of the time he's going for like the double gator setup, but he's kind of realizing that Enhance has been jumping most of the time after the first gator and just been adapting his mix-ups.
He has to go back to frame traps now because he did a really good job of establishing the fact that I'm going to use more frame traps than double gator. But then now he's going back to double beast, and
I know everybody calls it beast, man, but it's a gator now. I'm sorry.
It's just a gator with a blindfold on it.
It's a hungry hippo mixed with like a weird gator, man.
Oh my god.
He's already dead. Like we're sitting at one more for Apocalypse to go in. All right, I already asked those hot takes, but my man needs to win 6 games in a row now. What does he gotta do?
It's come full circle now, so it's like he's no longer letting Enhance kill himself, Apocalypse. Now Enhance is just getting outplayed at neutral. So now I feel like he needs to chill out a little bit and pick his time to go in a little better. He's got the spirit, he's got the fish, he can kind of play a little lane and pick better times to come in. Because as it stands, oh my god, that's good. As it stands, it looks like I like this. He's setting up a lot of things before he goes in.
Well, I saw that too a lot in like the first few rounds. Like Enhance was really just like playing around Puko's offense. I mean, just like weaving himself through, even like we saw like in the Justice matchup with just weaving his way through and just not letting it happen. Oh, such a good option. I love that.
Get rid of double beast. Oh, I don't know.
Gravedigger this time. That's another one.
I don't know if I agree with that burst, but you know what? In the heat of the moment, what is happening?
Oh my goodness, that's good option for it.
What a dick. You're getting kicked out. You're getting chipped out. Gold burst.
Chipped out, boy.
That's also the Dizzy player special. Gold burst, Imperial Ray. Spend all your meter.
Yeah, spend all of it, man. You don't need it. You don't get it next round. You know, just win the round.
It's really nice counter.
Get the teleport out. Oh no, but the Gators are coming in clutch.
Now you can push buttons, and with the poison on, he's dealing so much extra damage, but he misses.
Oh no, it's gonna under though.
Entirely.
All right, Enhance needs to get his hit because you know what? He killed because he dizzy.
Oh my
All right,
god.
then one more interaction on either side here is just going to spell death.
Very nice.
Man, these air dash mix-ups though, holy shit.
So I think here we're starting to see Enhance adapt back in turn, right? Like, I think I saw 3 or 4 force break Gravediggers that match, and not a single one of them hit. So, you know, the download's going back in the other way.
No, honestly, we can just pull out the old excuse because Apocalypse is up 9, right? I mean, he's sitting at 9 right now. So he's just limit testing the Gravedigger.
He is, and you know what? This could all be part of a long con too, right? Now you just play like whatever you want, and towards the end of your set, you tighten back up. Because it is now on Enhance to win.
Yeah, like he literally cannot lose a single round here and it's done. With how quick these rounds are, that's such an easy thing to lose.
Yep, oh, bad burst, but doesn't get punished too hard for it.
Yeah, but he's got the little pressure at the corner here. Staying on him with the fish. Oh, nice interrupt. No, Gravedigger's here, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
The fish. Yes. No, doesn't get the kill there, though. Oh, nice throw.
Wake up throw. Goes for the curse. I like it. Do not dead angle these reverse beasts.
All right, will the war crimes come out on top here? It looks like they are.
Saving his burst, too.
Oh, no, he might die here. He does have burst, though, if he needs to.
He's not a lot of meter.
There we go. I think there's a Gravedigger. I saw it. Maybe it's time to stop limit testing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been 0 for 6 or something now, so I think it's time to. You have other options. Come on, this character is a war crime. He has all the options.
Yeah, he has all the options. What I mean, the thing is, you gotta completely use up one option, and then you just switch to another one.
Oh, nice counter, but see the fish. Oh, that was so good.
Enhance playing out of his mind, man. He's that setup. This man is not going down without a fight. Let's go!
Oh god. That was so smart. You know, you think you're full screen. You think you're safe from Dizzy mix-up. You're really not.
No, the fish is there. The fish is ready. All right, guys, we are almost at the nice score. the inverse of the nice score.
This is amazing. This is such a fast-paced matchup, and these two players are just... It's just balls to the wall.
I mean, yeah, we're going the distance, too. Like, this is so many sets. Oh, thank you. Bailey has made the important fix to the scores. I would like to give a personal shout-out to him in chat. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, right, so we're getting started here. I do like Enhance's adaptation here. We've seen a lot more fish out there, so the fish is just taking random hits that Apocalypse might be doing.
Yeah, and he's
Like
just
right
staying out of the pressure too. Like he's really just not letting Apocalypse get started, which I think is huge. But he's also just weaving himself through what Apocalypse wants to do. Man, I think we almost got the inverse of like download here. Jesus, man's
That was-
exploding.
It was a 20-something second round. Like, that was so fast.
Man, then it's like, oh, I can't say that joke on Twitch. Never mind, guys. Oh my god, he's already dead already.
It's so, and I think he got hit because he did slashback. So in this game, if you do slashback and you don't actually block anything, you're locked out of blocking for 30 frames.
Oh Jesus.
Yep.
That is high risk, but high reward, I presume.
Very high reward. It puts your potential pulse to max immediately, and you get to act. It's like what's it called? Third strike parry.
Okay. Dang, that was a quick round. Holy, or game rather.
What is happening? Is Pukulo's controller still plugged in? Someone check for me.
Is he still in? Like, is he able to play the game? Is our boy Enhance just like pressing all the buttons?
Oh my, yeah. It's, you know what? He's still got two. He's still 2 games ahead.
He's still sitting in a comfy spot. Like he's still 1 game off. Like he has time to like look at this offense and digest it without being completely at risk.
Yeah, and you know what? It might be such that this is going to be a more dramatic finish if it gets to 9-9.
Oh, if it gets to 9-9, this is sick. I mean, this match has already been sick, but the reverse comeback, like full run back, oh, that'd be beautiful.
It's, oh my god. Okay, well, no, okay. Now Puku's getting started. He's like, all right.
Has called out to his sponsors over at Pillsbury and is like, guys, I'm having a bit of problems here. Can you send me more gators?
He's like, you know what? If I lose this, or if I let this look too easy, I'll lose my sponsorship. If I lose, I'll lose my sponsorship. So he's trying to find that.
He loses all of his like his pizza pops, man. Those are pretty important.
Ooh. So in this game, when Testament air throws you, he gets a booty roll automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, so he gets to power up a single trap.
We got pressure on here. The gator is sitting at the back, but the fish covers him. All right, he's just looking for 1 hit. Oh, good
nice.
range there.
Just use your giant normals to close it out. All right, so now we're looking at set point here. Set round. Oh.
Oh, no,
that's
more
gonna
times. Oh, that was a sick combo. Holy shit, it's still going.
And this is poisonless, so, oh, damn. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Apocalypse is going to send our boy home. No, nice burst.
Still possible. Hits the fish.
Jumps over, and he's still in the game. All right, he's looking, just got to get like 2 interactions here. Do that big dizzy damage to keep it down. Oh my god, he's sitting right on death. This is so tense. Don't do me this way. It's time for some 4 crimes. All right, he's
here we go.
Got the pressure on you. All right, let's go Enhance. I'm sorry, I'm super biased right now. Let's go. Oh, I think he's gonna kill. I think he's a big gamer. I think I just jinxed it. I just cursed it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god. It's not over yet.
All right, that was
still
sick.
that round, but that was so nice. This
All
is
right,
the exact same way the previous round started.
Yeah, it's just going down. He's down to half health. Now he's basically almost got to do it again because Apocalypse has got those crispy clean combos and half of Enhanced life bar is gone.
Oh, keep an eye
He's
out.
playing around the traps pretty well though. All right, he's got the setup. He just needs to get the pressure on here. Nice jump over. Nice. Oh, that was a really good burst. He got him stuck in the corner. He does
Nice
have burst.
here.
Oh my goodness. That was a sick combo. Oh my god, he hit him at the teleport. All right, oh no, the other one. Oh, nice interrupt, nice interrupt. He challenged him. All right, he's got him locked in the corner they're sitting on. Oh my god, I think he's not quite gonna kill him. He needs 1 more setup. Oh, he hits him out of that. Enhanced, no, he's 1 hit. All right, this is either death. 1 more hit on either side.
Very
oh,
nice.
Teleport, let's go. This guy is cracked. Chad, this guy is cracked.
It's so tough too, right? Because Apocalypse did all the right defensive things if you were fighting anyone else, but because Fish is there absorbing hits for Dizzy, it did not work out.
I mean, as much as we're joking about the info game in chat, that's actually a good point, though. Because now Apocalypse is very aware of how Enhanced plays when he's at a huge deficit. Because he was at a huge deficit both those rounds.
Yep, and you know what? And hopefully he's downloaded the fact that when Fish is out, you gotta play around Fish. Just like when traps are out, you gotta play around traps.
Yeah, Enhanced playing really, really well around those traps. All right, we got another round to start. Does our boy have to do it again?
Oh my god, here we go. Man, those young man reactions. Those old young man reactions.
The old young man reaction. This guy is secretly 16, all right? It's all covered up.
Yeah, he's like, I'm in the prime of my life. I'm gonna react to all these overheads.
Hell yeah. Oh, nice interrupt.
Oh, burst
Oh,
bait.
the burst bait.
Oh, here we go. Gets him in the
Alright,
corner.
he's set up. He's one hit away, but he does have burst just in case. Oh, nice interrupt here. One hit away on either side. Oh, nice.
This is hitting all his meter to make sure that he does not get put in the Oki blender.
Alright, it's one hit away. Oh, he gets up at the top, but the fish saves lives!
Yeah, the fish is putting in so much work. Like right now, the fish.
Bro,
is
we were
the MVP.
talking about the Gators working 9 to 5. Bro, the fish has like decided to take overtime and get our boy Enhance back in this game.
It's so good. The fish has really been doing good work for hands. Well, it's the. Oh my god.
Yo, speaking of good work, man, look at this damage. Like, you don't even need the young man combos, man. These old man combos are hitting like a truck.
He's. Oh my god. That was a nice 60% off.
Man, he's
Destiny.
really dealing with this setup good, and I just jinxed the fuck out of him, but it's okay. Didn't get a big combo.
Oh, we got
Oh,
Marvel
that was
mixed
a
up.
sick setup. Alright,
Is that
oh wait, one
too
more
powered
hit on either side. Oh my god, this card is sick!
He's got to pay attention to that big trap on the ground.
They're not killed, they're not dead yet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that throw was so good. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that was such a clutch throw.
Alright,
That-
it's one round. Okay, and this
That was
is
a really
one
good
round too. Like, if Enhance gets this, he's tied it up. He's almost ran it completely back. But if Apocalypse get this, he's sending Enhance home at 10 to 8.
Oh my god, this damage
Oh,
though.
it's good damage time. Oh, he's got like almost full tension too, so he can just keep the pressure on.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh, it worked out. It
He does have help
worked
to
out.
spare though. He's not out of this yet. But we all
He's
know
got a lot-
Testament war crimes are a thing.
It's true. The fortunate part is that Enhance has a lot of health and a lot of
Oh, I
meter.
think, okay, is he gonna die? Oh, he's gonna one more hit. He's sitting right
No,
away.
yeah.
Enhance ties it up. We are at 9-9, chat. This was like sitting at like
My
6 to
God.
9 at one point, and Enhance has ran it all the way back. We 2 rounds, and this game is too quick. This is gonna be over in like 40 seconds, and I'm just
Yeah.
going to die.
That's how this is gonna work. It's gonna end immediately. Yeah, wouldn't it be hilarious if this last round went down to timeouts? This last
If it
match
goes
went
to-
out.
yeah, it just goes to timeouts. They're both like, okay, I know we've been going in and doing the big damage, but now we're gonna do 4-hit combos here and stay away from each other.
Yeah, exactly. Just poke at each other. Oh, all right. So this is it. This is.
This is it.
Oh,
Bro, I
here
don't
we
know how
go.
we're gonna one up this set. This set is sick.
This set has kind of melted my brain. It's so.
This is an emotional roller coaster. Like my heart was not ready for this.
Man, those blocks, those reactions.
Man, he's just so good. This man is not old, okay? Don't you guys tell me anything different. This man is 16 until he dies.
He's blocking 19 frames overhead, 19 frame overheads like they're nothing.
Yeah, he's like nothing, man. I just see this. This is like a walk in the park. Oh no, it's time for some war crimes, boys. Oh my goodness, the Gators. Man, these
God,
blocks though. These blocks though. Enhance is not going down.
Lucas
He's just sitting there. He's just one more setup.
spends his meter instead of his burst. I respect it. Yeah. Oh,
All right. Oh,
pick up.
okay, he's got the Gator set up though. My hands are going. Oh, the throw!
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, he's got the setups. He's using the air dash pressure.
Oh, nice throw.
These throws.
Fish will be
All right,
recharged again.
Apocalypse is gonna grave digger and wake up. I'm calling it. Oh no, he didn't do it.
Oh, nice fuzzy. Oh no. Oh,
Oh, he's got
wow.
burst though. He's got burst. He is safe. All right,
Is he
gonna
gonna
need
give it
one
up?
more combo, one more interaction on either side here. All right, he's getting the dizzy. Oh, hits him in the air. Man, this is too tense.
He
My
had to the
heart,
right
man.
thing too. He baited the dead angle, but then Testament's giant hitboxes on. Hitboxes on his normal. So it's like, well, what can you do?
Oh, that
Air
was sick.
throw.
Oh my
Oh,
god, the
here we
Gator
go.
from off screen. He's coming in. He's got off in the night shift. He's like, I'm here, bro. Don't worry. But the fish is coming back in. The overtime, a working fish.
Air throws though.
Oh my god, like a throw.
Go off to the curse.
All right,
Yep.
he's got the curse. Apocalypse
Keep
is in
her
the
out.
driver's seat. He's just looking for one more hit.
Oh, okay.
my
Here we go.
goodness. Okay, he's not quite gonna kill him, but he's got the full meter. He's got the setup. Will he be sending him home? But no, doesn't finish off the combo. Enhance is looking for one more hit. He's got him locked in the corner. He's keeping the pressure on. Oh my god, Enhance. No, the burst.
hero burst,
All right, it's one hit
hero
away.
burst.
One hit away. Will Apocalypse take us
Oh
up? No,
my
Enhance gets the
God.
round. We're going to final round, boys.
No burst
I
on
am
either
picking
side.
the fuck out of my microphone because holy shit.
No burst on either side. This is gonna be an honest round as far as holding
No,
pressure.
I don't think this is an honest round. Look at this dizzy damage, boys. All right,
Oh my
he's got
god.
to get out here. He's sitting in dire straits, but he's building up some meter. But he's keeping the pressure. No, the Gravedigger got him out of the pressure. Gravedigger came back clutch in the end, right when it needed to with the throw.
That is?
I think that's going to be it.
Oh my god.
Enhance ran it all the way back. I mean, no discredit for Apocalypse, but this man is cracked.
That was 6 straight. That was insane.
Like it was looking early, like Apocalypse had that download, but Enhance was like, no, I was just letting it, boys. I was plugging in my USB stick. I'm a little old. It takes it a bit to download, and then once the download was completed, Enhance ran it all the way back.
Yeah, that was a nice slow connection start there, but towards the end, that download was amazing. But to be fair, to give Apocalypse a lot of credit here, toward that last match there, he was starting to figure it out again.
Yeah, like there was so much adaptations on both sides. Like they both changed their offense, they switched between defensive and more offensive gameplay. Like these two were playing so neck and neck the entire time. Like those matches might have been like just bursting, like you die in like 3 hits, but there was so much knowledge and information and just changes. That was like first to 10 and it's like most beautiful form.
That was ridiculous. Fish's cancer. You know what? This entire game, everyone is a war crime. No one's allowed to complain about everyone else. Or
everyone has war crimes.
You complain about everyone.
PTSD from Gators.
Yeah, it's oh my god. That was hype though. My god. Yeah, the fish really turned it around when it was 9-5. There were a lot of.
This is truly the story of how good can my assist work. Like the Gators, man, they're working 9 to 5, doing their job as best as they can, and then the fish came in. Like Enhance walk up to him. It's like, all right, man, I really hate to ask you, but I'm having a bit of trouble. If you work overtime, I'll make sure I pay you, but I really need you to carry me here, bro. And that fish was like, bro, I got you. I'll work 24 hours straight.
Yeah, I will just come in and do all the work for you. Then you just do you. You do you.
I'll make your piranhas.
You know what? It's true though. Like that was definitely a battle of assists, for better or for worse. Like
yeah, that was actually a Marvel 3 matchup. Don't at me.
It really was.
All right, Bailey. I need to go get water though. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I will. So tell me, Bailey, where are these two players from?
So up next we've got Sioh and Psykotik, who Sioh is from Washington, I believe. I think he's from like just outside like Seattle or something. I do know for a fact that he has been to a lot of Vancouver events in the past. Like if you go, you'll find a lot of matches of him on like Canadian joysticks over at like the Okizeme tournaments that they run in Vancouver.
Oh, nice.
And then Psykotik is like the Vancouver BlazBlue player, and he's like the Carl to watch out of like North American players, especially on the West Coast.
Oh, nice.
But he's been playing ANJI a lot in this game, so we've gotten to see his ANJI in. He got quite far in the first one of the online quotes beginner brackets that was run by the Plus R Discord, which I think was the largest single like Plus R like bracket ever, just because of sheer numbers of people who entered.
Nice.
And yeah, so both of these players are very good. Sioh is like a player who's played a lot with like Freyheit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how I know him at least. But both of these players, like Psykotik, a very accomplished player in both Undernight and BlazBlue. Not so much a Guilty Gear player, but Sioh is an Exerd specialist, and yeah, like Exkcal is saying in the chat, he definitely can play multiple characters. He's got
Nice.
he's playing Johnny in this game, but for a while he was playing Chip, and I know him for his soul in particular in Exerd, but I do know he can play like a large part of the cast.
Okay,
I have returned.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So,
Welcome back.
you're back, so we're just waiting for Sioh to get back. He's just grabbing some water before he plays his set. So I'm just gonna turn my mic off and let you guys talk about the match a little bit.
So,
Alright,
yeah,
Raptor, take it away.
we got some accomplished players here. We got players that have showings in multiple games, multiple anime games especially. So this should be a really exciting match too, and it looks like we're gonna play. It looks like we're going to see, rather, ANJI versus Johnny. At least, we think we're going to see ANJI versus Johnny. Remember that this isn't character locked.
Yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be versatility too, and definitely if they're not feeling it's gonna work, switch to one of the other boys.
So so in this game, if you've seen Xrd, Johnny is similar archetype in this game. He's got giant normals. He levels up. He's got tons of frame advantage on counters. Or sorry, on miscancels, and he can just keep the pressure up nonstop. It's the same in this game. He's hard to play, hard to get those knockdowns. You have to choose between damage or knockdown in this game, as far as Johnny's concerned. And on the other side, we got ANJI. He's got big normals as well. But ANJI's, I guess, gimmick or mechanic in this game is that a bunch of his normals have guard points on them. And so when you're playing neutral and you hit his normal with a guard point, he can cancel it immediately into a special, a specific guard point special.
Okay.
So he can poke and Abare behind his pokes. You'd be hitting forward slash and be hitting kick behind it, so that if your forward slash gets a guard point hit, you'll just go right into that special.
Okay. Let's see. It should be exciting. Yeah, I know a little bit about Johnny just because my boy Zach, plays him. But plays Johnny more in XRD, but he was playing around with him in Plus R when we were playing. I'm a dirty Faust guy who just throws items because it's funny.
You know what? That's fine. And you know what? We're blessed to say top TELUS sponsored employee. He is by far.
He's by far the best Johnny. Okay, I don't even care if you play better than him. He's still the best by far. Like TELUS Pure Fiber. Make sure to sign up now.
That's right. You know what? All these winners of tournaments, they are by far worse than him.
TELUS Pure Fiber Johnny, man, guys. You can only play Johnny properly if you play on TELUS Pure Fiber Internet with absolutely no delay. It's the best gamer for internet by far.
By far. So this should
I
be
can
interesting.
also vouch, not just me, but also like Zach. We can both vouch that playing Johnny on TELUS Pure Fiber, unmatched. Top one. TELUS, give us a sponsorship.
Guys, who's Joe? I don't know who Joe is, chat.
Who is Joe? Tell me about it.
I swear to God, if nobody takes the bait, I'm gonna cry.
There we go.
Got him.
So yeah,
it's just Bailey. Wait, guys, This is like when you pay somebody to say something. This is what it feels like right now.
Yeah, but without all the thrill of losing your money.
But you know what the best thing to get paid for saying you know what the best thing to get a Steam card is for? Telling everybody that TELUS Pure Fiber Internet is the best internet for gamers by far.
By far.
All right, we're done buying time. We got the players in the lobby, and we are ready to get underway.
All right, let's see what happens with this matchup. It's gonna be interesting
for this because it seems like they both play in like roughly the same range.
They do, and you know what? This isn't a match that I see a lot. Even like during the heyday of watching this game, like it just doesn't happen that often. So I'm curious. Like I'm gonna be right here with everyone else, figuring out how this matchup goes. Because I know how each character plays, but I don't know how this interaction works out. So we're gonna see some interesting things here. All right, they're playing on the Japan stage. Let's see how this starts.
Wait, these ANJI glasses are completely anime. Like you can't even see his eyes.
It's true.
Like, that's how you know he's clearly gonna win because he's got the anime pro tag glasses on his side.
He's ready. He's like, this is my game. Oh, but here we go. Oh no, drops the coin pickup. So just like in Exkcal, Johnny does have insanely high damage. You know what, Sioh's like, you know what, I know ANJI's Fujin follow-ups. I'm gonna throw you out the hop. No one's. This is different than the previous match, not in the sense that damage is low, because damage in this match is also really high. But this is more. I don't even know what word to use. There's a lot more. Less set play, less screen pollution, and more methodical offense.
Yeah, more of like kind of, you know, it's generic of the word is like footsies, but kind of just like neutral control with their big buttons, because a lot of them don't have like they both don't seem to have the biggest projectile options, and they both have a very clear area of space that they control, and it happens to be about roughly the same range with both of them. So it's gonna be kind of like who can bait each other into going for it, and then the setups, and then you finally get in, you knock them down, and then you get your mix up and stuff.
Exactly. A lot of the other characters we've seen tonight, Justice, Eno, whatever, they get knockdowns off single moves. These guys have to earn their knockdowns, and then they're rewarded with some fairly honest Oki, but their damage comes from neutral interactions. Like right here, that was 3 hits, and that was like 20-something%.
Yeah. So like the damage is very good when you get in, but I feel like they're gonna be getting a lot of mileage just off of like poke buttons.
Yeah, you definitely see Psykotik just throwing out projectiles at neutral here. Here's the ANJI Oki.
Yeah, and actually they seem to be able to convert them into like pretty good combos at like max ranges on their buttons, which is wonderful. Like, this is everything you want.
This is much, like I said, methodical is probably the right word to use. So you get to see a lot of pressure.
And like, I mean, there's still like a lot of air movement, because I mean, this is Guilty Gear, but there's definitely less in this matchup than there was in the last one, because I feel like that was primarily one of Dizzy's ways to get in, was through the air on the Testament. Where here, Johnny and ANJI just have like such good space control on the ground that you kind of don't want to just jump at them.
Exactly. And so the move that killed Johnny there was actually ANJI's command overhead. He's got a standing overhead, which allows him to set up mix-up when he's got the butterfly out. And it just works
similar to a similar Eno mix-up that I may or may not have seen.
The best part about his
near as
overhead is it looks like his taunt.
Yes, that's a very good point. His command overhead looks like his taunt. So if you watch a lot of Japanese players, they'll do taunt, and then they'll cancel their taunt with a low right away because it looks like they're doing an overhead.
One of my biggest complaints though is ANJI just looks really generic and boring, and I gotta say, man, that fan throw is the lamest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, he got a redesign in Strive. That trailer aired yesterday here in North America.
That's true. I've not watched that.
I won't spoil it, but have you seen Juna? The commentator?
No, I have not.
Okay, after you watch the ANJI trailer, go find a picture of Juna.
Just no.
There we go.
Bailey, I've not seen the edit where he's bald. I feel like the problem with ANJI is like he's a fairly like cool design. The problem is he's in a game like Guilty Gear.
Yeah, like I know what you mean, right? He's very traditional, like Japanese dude. Sioh won, I think. No, ANJI won.
Oh no, the thing is he's cool, but the problem is he's just compared against like a bunch of other cool characters. Now if he was in a game like Street Fighter, he'd be kind of tight. But the thing is in Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I know what you mean, right? It's a very rock aesthetic. You have a very traditional Japanese design here.
I am a fan though.
It's like putting Ryu in Marvel. It's like you got all these superheroes, you got regular, ordinary Japanese dude here.
Yeah, it's like yo, bro, we got like Iron Man and Captain blah 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 and you know all that crap. It's like we got a guy with a fan.
Very nice. So what is it?
Enough roasting the characters.
It's true. So Force Break Butterfly on its trajectory down is an overhead, so you can actually set up unblockables with it.
Oh, that's sick.
You don't know on travel. I know when it comes down for sure it's an overhead. I can't remember if on its way there it's an overhead. Very nice. Very nice.
Confirmed there. And definitely I think corner control is going to be like really important in this matchup. Like the other one, you know, not really, because both of them could kind of just jump around and get out when they wanted, but with the big buttons we have on both sides here, I think corner control is going to have a lot more emphasis.
For sure. With the previous characters we've seen, they can bring corners to them, but these two characters make great use of the actual corner.
The actual corner?
Actual corner.
We have to say that.
Yeah, not these fake corners like, you know, tossing a node on somebody or bringing forward the reverse EX Beast. But yeah, here we go.
This is cool.
That's swag. Johnny is so swag in this game.
Yeah, man. Just Man, he's the guy with the six-pack ab out, and you know what? I ain't even mad.
That was actually a fairly quick round for what's happening right now.
Wait, does ANJI have sneakers? This is very important.
I've never looked at his feet.
I have not either until Chad was bringing it up. I have been informed by Bailey that they are sandals.
Are they the wooden sandals? Probably.
Are they the wooden sandals? Or are they
They are.
Oh,
they are.
oh yeah. Okay, I kind of see what he. Okay, they look like sneaker sandals though. They look like this weird combo of like Nikes and traditional sandals. He's sponsored by Nike boys.
Fashion in the future is really messed up.
Man's got some kicks.
Oh, he just did it! The taunt fake overhead. He goes low. I love it.
Yeah, I was sick.
So
Alright.
in this, oh wow. I was gonna say in this game, unlike Xrd, tech buttons isn't really a thing. So when you tech in this game, you generally pop up. Or there is a neutral tech in this game, but you fall straight to the floor. There's no such thing as tech buttons like in Xrd. You don't have to bait people teching out of combos and with a button right away.
Oh, that was a good air throw. Into
Very nice.
another man. These conversions have been pretty on point from both sides here.
They are. This is actually really, really nice to see. It's got both these guys playing some solid neutral with their fairly big buttons.
I mean, this matchup definitely, it's just as tense, I think, as the last one. The last one was kind of tense because they had high damage of going in. It's like, it's like honestly a clusterfuck. Well, here you just have like them zoning each other out, and it's just like so dependent on whoever finally hits that button just gets to take control of the driver's seat and drive their opponent to the corner.
Yep, no, I definitely agree. It's like, the tenseness in this comes from the plays that they're making at neutral. Just taking turns. There's the auto guard. There's the guard point. So that's special. That what looked like a DP there is locked behind guard points.
Oh my goodness!
So fun thing, that move Fujin, the H version has invincibility on startup. I think it's frame 1.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
So whereas most characters have invulnerable DPs going up, ANJI's got them going left and right.
Going left and right. We're inverting DPs, man.
Yep.
Man, he's actually just really playing around the buttons here, just keeping up. It's so back and forth here. I really, this is a good match. This is some good fundies. We had our clusterfuck. I'm having a heart attack match, and now we got some good zone control on either side.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Didn't react to. Oh, that's right. He's an air super in this version. I forgot.
Yo, that's sick. All right, they're one hit away on either side here. Keeping that Johnny pressure on. Oh no, he gets hit.
Nope.
Oh no, I didn't need to. Oh, it's just one hit. This is where this matchup's good. I like this. They're just both trying to get their one in here. Nice jump in.
You know what?
Sioh.
Psykotik did the right choice too. Like 6P is like all 6Ps in this game. It has upper body invincibility, but Johnny's jump ins are deep.
Yeah. He just like just a good jump arc.
Yep.
Oh, nice air throw.
Oh my god. Gets out with H Fujin. Just DP sideways. I respect it.
Just DP sideways, man. You got some miss there? No, I'm good. None of that today, please, sir. I'm just going to DP over here.
Yeah. Oh, that bird.
Some swag combos.
Here we go. Johnny swag. Oh, drops it.
Oh, it's okay. He was half swag.
It was partially swag.
Yeah, partially swag. Still doing some good swag damage, you know?
Yep. And here we. Oh, very nice.
Oh, throw. Oh, no combo goes with this Bayanda.
So Fujin does have 5 follow-ups. Each of them do a different thing. He did the auto guard version there, but it's weak to lows. There's the low version, but yeah, that's the K version. He does a hop. That's the force break version. He's gonna get a full combo off this. He's gonna take the match.
Yeah, probably gonna kill here. That's good. Really good conversions on the side of Psykotik here. Really just like he gets his conversion, he does get his hit, and he's pretty much converted into damage almost every single time.
I feel like that's really the only difference right now. They're both landing all their confirms, but it looks like Psykotik is ending his combos a little bit more often than Sioh is.
Yeah, he's gonna drop. He's going for those big Johnny swag combos, and he's getting like pretty good damage off the first half, but yeah, it's just not quite finishing them off.
Exactly, and then that gives Psykotik a chance to get out of
it's first to 10, Ringo.
So we're at 3-0. Yeah, actual fundamentals here. Some people tell me, a lot of people tell me that when they see Guilty Gear, it's just like a rushdown fest, right? But you have to watch the right characters.
Yeah, like last match, oh, that was a rush down, like zone control, like war crimes going out the door. Here, I got honestly what you'd almost consider maybe a bit more of a traditional like 2D matchup with some lovely Guilty Gear aspects like blended in.
Yep, I definitely agree. Like you're seeing a lot of feel each other out neutral. You're seeing a lot of backing up, spacing properly. These characters don't have assists playing the game for them. So
they don't got their workers working 9 to 5 for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, we went from Marvel 3 and now we're playing some Street Fighter, boys.
Exactly. Oh, nice. And all of these are always a hard knockdown because that's how. Oh, go on block.
Oh, we got the setup here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it doesn't quite kill though.
I like that push block. Oh,
gets him out.
The H follow up is also an overhead. It's slow, has super armor, but can be hit low. So that was nice. And actually, and the fun part is these are both high health characters. They both take less damage, but they both have insanely high guts levels, especially ANJI.
Okay.
It's actually like
if I understand the guts mechanic, it's like the lower your health you get, basically the more resistance to damage you have.
Yeah, and it starts anywhere, like depending on the amount of guts you have, it starts higher in your health pool too. So
I can see. So yeah, so it gets really tense near the end when they're looking for that one hit.
Exactly. So, and the weird part, well, not weird, but canonically, so all the story fans can get excited now. All the Japanese characters have max guts, highest guts in the game.
Oh my!
So there's a reason. I know I'm not going to go into the story, but yeah, ANJI, Viking, when they get really low health, they take no damage.
Oh, it's bonsai time. I got you.
Yep. Johnny has high guts too. Oh my god.
I mean, look at those abs, man. Come on. No, Johnny's just a weeb, Bailey. Shut up.
He's got a katana. He's got a boat full of girls. He's got the harem going on. He's definitely studied the way.
I mean, it's not like full-on Street Fighter. No. It's just like more Street Fighter-esque than like obviously like no. But I would say like you look at the last matchup and you look at this matchup. This is like Marvel versus like Street Fighter. Just how dynamic they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my favorite part about Street Fighter is when they pick up the street and they beat the shit out of each other with them.
Mine too.
Oh, no. You don't want to slander the anime game by calling it Street Fighter. No anime Street Fighter. This is Guilty Gear.
That's right. We're seeing push blocks and unblockables in this game. It's still Guilty Gear. It may be slowed down such that there is more neutral interactions and footsies, but make no mistake, this is such a nice anti-air throw.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, no, I agree with Apocalypse. Yeah, it's more like Marvel versus Dragon Ball. That is a better take. I agree with that.
Yeah, I like that too, actually. God. Oh, level 3 missed. Just drops it. And that's what we were talking about, right? Like, if that was a connect, that'd be...
I think it's more like Guilty Gear Exkcal plus R. Okay.
Tell me more. You forgot the subtitle, The Midnight Carnival. You have to have all the words.
Oh, all the words. Yes.
Guilty Gear, XX, Accent Core, plus R, The Midnight Carnival.
Oh my god. These fucking titles, man. I can't keep up with them.
All the words. Just put all the words in my game.
Oh, that was just sick. He just like baited the anti-air and just punished him for it. That was clean.
And that's a nice thing that ANJI has too. He can air stall. Oh. His jump key is that air stall. Oh, auto, oh, nice link! He goes for the auto guard special and just links it to a standing P into a sweep. Gets a knockdown, gets started. Same deal here. Oh, and you can guard point burst. Guard point bursts.
That was pretty clean. Oh, it's looking for one hit here. Jump it in.
Like,
oh, his jump over doesn't get his combo though.
Very nice. Jump. Is that jump installed? Nope. Doesn't matter. It's a lot of damage. Oh, these air throws.
That was sick.
These air throws are so clean.
I
want to count. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, honestly, I think a large like part of this though. I mean, we talked about it earlier with the combo drops, but I think that's honestly been the biggest thing because getting about the same amount of like interactions and stuff like that, but Psykotik usually just coming out on the upper end with the damage seems to be like kind of the name of the game right now.
And then if he gets that knockdown, he gets a nice mix up. Not crazy damage, but when you get to loop that mix up once or twice, that's just free damage. That, you know, it's free.
It's free, man. It's all you need, man. What more do you want than free?
Yep, free damage.
He doesn't have a free labor worker that looks like a gator.
No, he has a little worker there.
He's a little butterfly man.
He's putting in some work.
He's putting in some work. You know, he's working like part-time.
Yeah,
Gator's full-time with overtime. You know, unpaid overtime, of course.
Yep. Oh, he's going to blockables? Yeah. Oh, but the butterfly didn't hit.
Does him locked down in the corner. Nice big press out by the Johnny. Alright,
what if Johnny... Oh, God. These guys are just amazing with their anti-air air throws.
Yeah, actually, the amount of air throws I've seen so far has just been blowing my mind. Oh, man, good spacing here. Oh, no conversions, though, on both 2 counter hits.
Yeah.
Oh, he's no coins. All right. Bailey, the big Johnny mains informing me of the tech.
Johnny can build levels in this game with meter instead.
Oh, okay.
If he does, he has a follow-up to his force break, where if he hits you with it, he gets a level. You know what? Who needs coins?
Who needs coins, man? You just win the round.
Yeah. You don't have to be rich to win.
You don't need to be rich to win. There's no poverty characters in this game.
Exactly. I was gonna say, one of the things that I noticed is that Sioh is very cognizant of Johnny's ability to anti. Oh my God! I'm never gonna not be amazed by that. Unblockables? No, too far back. But Johnny has an amazing anti-air game in this game, and Psykotik is doing a good job at throwing off the air landing time with jump dust.
Yeah, doing a lot of just jump baits to get himself in. Like, Sioh's very aware of those anti-airs, but Psykotik just understanding how to bait them and just kind of play that mind game.
And I really like that he's taking a lot of safe approaches. Like, every time he does a Fujin and nothing happens from it, he'll, like, jump in the air and throw the fans instead, which is a safe-ish, much safer follow-up. Oh, wow.
Walk up throw. Alright, he's gonna walk to the corner. Got him where he needs him. Nice whip punter.
Coast to coast, and then back to the other coast.
Baby. We're gonna be back to the other coast, man.
God, the taunt Oki. He's. I wanted this earlier. Now he's handing it to me. Thank you very much.
There we go.
He's missed that a couple times. I wonder if ANJI's hurtbox is different or hard to land that on. Nice throw break.
Oh, he's got the confirms here though.
You got coast to coast combos.
Yeah, you got him in the corner. Big fan chuck.
Butterfly setup.
The setup on there.
Actual overhead this time, not taunt fake overhead.
It's been fun to watch both of them too, because when they get their advantages, they're so good at taking them, and when they get the knockdown, they're always setting up. Like, just no wasted potential here. I think the biggest is just the combo drops. I think that's really the only giant mistake we're really ever seeing on either side here. They're just both they know when they get their situations, they're playing the zones right. It's just really down to honestly that combo drops and just Psykotik doing just his mix-up game working a little bit better.
It is working it's just enough to squeeze out the victory every single time. Like, that's what's keeping him more clutch compared to Sioh. But Sioh has closed out a lot of rounds. It's always that last little bit that he's missing. But he's had a couple matches to warm up, and he's getting more and more consistent with his combo. So I'm hoping here towards the back half of this set here that we start seeing some hard knockdowns.
Yeah, and I know I've said it almost for every round, but honestly, the 5-0 scoreline really just doesn't paint how close these matches are. They're losing on kind of small mistakes and just little drops here and there, as opposed to very large fundamental problems.
The gameplay is all solid. It's just one or two very minor execution things that's separating who's winning right now. That being said, both their neutrals so crisp, and both their defenses are so good.
Actually, I've been really enjoying the whip punish game here too on either side. It's really fun to watch. And as a Tekken player, every time somebody does a whip punish, my brain is satisfied. That's my serotonin injection.
You know, it's true, right? It's not something you generally see in Guilty Gear whip punishes, especially because of a lot of the archetypes in this game. But when you get two characters like this, there's a lot of interesting reactions going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that was a very solid round. And closes out with the unblockable butterfly setup. Back play neutral.
I do like the dog though. This is properly hyped up. This man's
Yep.
just chilling in his sweater.
It's a dog with a sweater. Like, you can't get mad. This dog is so hype. Yeah. Oh, I guess
Nice
the
block.
force break Fujin follow up is plus on block, so he gets to keep his turn. But
Oh, I see.
Sioh smartly backdashes and said, "You know what? I'll do this instead."
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. So just let me get out of here.
Very nice. Oh, what was that? That was such a
I
weird
don't know
interaction.
what's happening, but it's all right. I got some more butterflies, man.
Oh, very nice. Here we
Oh,
go.
nice throw.
Oh, what was he baiting? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't really know because I definitely feel like he could have got a conversion.
Nice anti-air coin. Or
Oh, nice punish! All right, doesn't quite get the combo he wants, but almost look cool.
He's got the advantage. He's got the meter. He's got a bit more health.
Nice, nice.
And he's just gotta hold it. But he is low on coins.
Yeah, only got one more coin left. Gotta make it work. Gotta take that coin all the way to the bank.
Yep.
Oh,
there
but
it
no,
goes.
we can't go to the bank when it goes flying past your opponent.
And now it's oh no, force
Oh, the triple jab!
back out.
Okay,
There
that
we
was
go.
sick.
That move is very similar to Justice's car accident force break earlier. He just dashes across the bottom of the screen. He hits you right away.
Yeah.
Very nice. What a combo. Yeah, very good air movement from Psykotik. The Sioh trying to catch on. He's just kind of standing down the bottom now, saying, "All right, you do you." But then guard points.
Oh, the DP!
So good. Guard point DP.
Yeah, but it looks like a DP, and that's all that matters. My man is moving his fist in the air, Bailey.
Yep. And you know that can only be done from a guard point, so it's extra cool when you see it happen.
Exactly.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh, nice. Gets out all right. Gonna get the swag combo. Yo, this guy looks so cool. I got the whole thing.
Good. So good. Oh,
All right, one more hit away on either side here. No, loses out in the scramble situation. That's Psykotik taking the round.
I wonder if that was a burst bait because, like, if you look at Psychotic's burst, it was almost full. So I wonder if he was contemplating, that the burst was coming. Oh, that was so close.
All right, I know we've been talking about kind of like the subtle differences and stuff like that, but is there any big things you think Sioh can like do to just get, because he just needs that little push. What do you think that little push is?
I think right now the only thing I'm not seeing, I think that's because a consequence of less hard knockdowns I'm seeing, is the missed cancel pressure. That will make Psykotik scared to hit buttons, because when Johnny is level 2 or 3 and he starts doing missed cancels, his frame advantage just goes up. Okay, there we go. I like the knockdown. Oh, and just DP sideways. Just do it.
It's always DP sideways, man.
Yep. There's a lot of
DP sideways.
Just do it. There's a lot of him holding missed cancels, and I wonder if it's because he's trying to bait something too hard.
Maybe
seen
going
that-
for too big of a mind game.
Yeah, like I've seen it a lot. Well, okay. I was like, anti-air burst. Let's do it. Oh, sorry, anti-air
Anti-air
dub.
burst. Hey, it's optimal. It's the optimal anti-air.
Yep. But yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple times where he's held his missed liner, and I'm wondering if he's baiting something.
Throwing out those 5Ds like that with ANJI is not so bad as other characters since it does have the guard point on it. What a great slash.
Nice.
Back.
This guy's good. Big slash back. My man's got the parries.
Oh no. Okay, so unblockable. He's gonna have to burn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn the burst. There doesn't really have an option, a choice rather. Oh, he took the coin!
I cannot believe it. That was great.
That was sick. That was sick.
That was clutch. Oh wow, very nice.
Yeah,
Drops the
thanks,
ball.
chat. I think that's true.
He's starting to get. I think he's starting to get more comfortable. He's getting his stuff started much more often.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of pressure on too, and also, okay, I was about to compliment him on the combos, and then he dropped one. My caster curse is too strong.
It is. That's like the. I don't think it's nerves, but it's probably. I mean, maybe it's nerves.
Maybe it's nerves. I mean, also, I've heard Johnny combos are actually like quite difficult.
They are. They're much harder in this game than they would be in like Xrd. There's a lot of height requirements.
Alright, so he's looking for a hit. Just looking to get back in here. He is sitting up around though, got himself on the board here. He is down 6 games.
Yes. And like we said earlier, it's not like he's been steamrolled. They are very close.
Oh my god, this man! That was tight.
You know what?
That was tight.
You know what? Show him that you're willing to do it so that he gets scared. And then that's always in the back of his mind.
Well, I mean, particularly, like, because this is honestly such a solid match. I think it's maybe good to start doing some gimmicks and stuff like that to kind of, like, break up the flow. Because we were talking about just, like, yeah, when you play solid against each other, it's almost a good idea. But, like, if your opponent's just beating you out in that solid game, even by, like, a tad, you're now just losing. So I think it's good to kind of just, like, pull them out, just kind of do some mix-ups and stuff like that. Like, honestly, I want to see some gorilla shit.
And you know what the fun part is that both these characters can do it. But these guys are opting to play very smart. Their brains are still working right now.
Yeah, their brains are still working. They have not clicked it off yet. They're still on that 9 to 5 shift. They haven't got on to overtime yet. Still here and doing their job.
And that was such a great burst bait, whether it was intentional or not. Now, Psykotik is stuck playing without a burst for the entirety of the rest of this round. Possibly even a large chunk of the next round, too.
Good damage, though. You got the combo? That's still some good damage.
It is. For a 5-hit combo, can't complain.
Oh, jumps over.
The movement is really crisp from Sioh, too. Like, we were complimenting Psykotik's movement earlier, but Sioh's no slouch. Like, he's using Joker to get
speaking of good movement, but drops the combo! Oh, no. Oh, I think he just didn't have any coins.
Here we go.
I know, I'm blind. I'm looking at the ANJI meter, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't have any coins. And there's, like, clearly 4 on the other side.
It's all good. This now it's getting fast paced. Now we're back down to the wire. This happens a lot with these two. It's whoever can close it out next. Is he gonna burst?
Oh man, they're both just looking for one more hit here.
Oh my
god.
god.
Hit. No, doesn't kill though.
Oh, what an air throw!
Let's go. Man, air throws on both sides here. You talking about it earlier, but man, it's so good. It's so good.
It's such a crisp. These are such crisp anti-air throws. Anti-air air throws.
Anti-air air throws, boys.
They're so good. I'm super impressed with these air throws right now.
Yeah, just honestly, the fundamentals on both sides here is just so impressive to watch. Like, I mean, I even hardly understand this game, and I can just tell this is like a fundamentally just like well played, very stable game.
I agree. It's like one of these things where it doesn't matter what game you come from, you can understand when good neutral footsies are being played. And that's what we're seeing right now. You know, I like that. That was like a little bit of a risky thing to do. Just jump in. But like you said, like we said earlier, you have to start breaking out a couple gimmicks once in a while. Like he tried to do it again there, so right? So now it's like,
yeah. Well, the big thing too with the gimmicks is they break up your fundamental playing. It can also make your opponent stop playing fundamentally too, because they're like, oh, I got to do some gimmicks now too. And then if you switch back to fundamentals, sometimes you can make them hang themselves.
Exactly. It's like who is further along the track.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. Okay, it's Psykotik's bringing it back, making sure that this is going to be a 1-1 round.
Yeah, definitely not going down 2-0.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Changing his jump arc so that he can avoid anti-airs. Nice FRC, makes it safe.
Oh, the jump over!
Oh, he tried to slash back. I saw that. That was nice.
Yeah, that would have been sick. I mean, slash back is such a cool mechanic. Oh, what does it get the bird? Nice burst, nice burst.
The slashback is tight in this game too. It's 2 frames.
Yeah, I accidentally did it to Zach once when we were playing. Bro, that was sick. I'm like, well, I was mashing buttons.
It pays off. Like, you can slash back in this game, like max tension gain, max meter gain, and being able to act immediately is so good.
Oh wow, that's pretty nuts. Really rewarding for a risky situation, risky maneuver.
Oh, just missed the unblockable setup.
No whiff punish. Oh, nice. Alright, he's got him locked in the corner. Do the Johnny thing. He's got the coins.
He's still got a decent amount of coins to work with, and he's got meter. But
oh, I haven't seen this before. That was sick.
That was nice and ambiguous. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be left or right there.
Right, it's 7-1, but I mean, we said it for like all the other games, but I think this is honestly the game that's been the most like this does not feel like a 7-1 at all.
No, it really doesn't. It's such a back and forth matchup, but like we said, not in the same way as the other ones. This is like a lot of neutral interactions, and you just see them like trying to take their turn.
Yeah,
but
it's just like the Psykotik has like the slight edge. He doesn't have this like massive edge. He's just always like slightly going over him and just winning. Like they're both just playing so goddamn well.
I do like, I would like to see Sioh hold his oh there we go, hold his level ups for pressure as opposed to just letting him go in combos. Oh my god. Nice. Depends me to make that a real combo. I like. Oh
no, it gets blocked. All right, I respected the energy though.
And the good thing is it's very safe. Johnny's super is very safe.
Oh, nice confirm here. Oh, the interrupt.
Is he gonna? No way. No way. No. Johnny's too beefy.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna kill. That was a tight combo. Oh, the air throw!
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, these air throws are so good. Particularly, like, they usually get them on, like, such high jump arcs where it's almost ambiguous where they're gonna land. Damn.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part, too. It's either really high jump arcs or super low to the ground. Like, there's no in-between. These are really crisp air throws.
Oh, man. Every whip is scary to me.
Here we go. It's so hard to it's hard to keep track of it a different way than the other matchups because they're trying to just maintain pressure. Oh, very nice. I'm not falling for the frame trap that time.
Yeah, we're here. They're just content to just play around with each other because they have such similar range buttons and just get your opponent to commit first.
I like that RC. Oh, these air throws.
Oh, that was sick.
I really like the RC to make that that spring safe from Psykotik.
Oh no! He misses the kick, but just gets the throw instead. With a quick little Zweihanda finish.
And I like that Sioh's taking the hard knockdown there.
Oh,
but then
this left-right DP is sick.
It's so obnoxious. It's so good. Okay, takes it. Does he have any levels to pressure with? No, I don't think
He does have full meter though.
He does. He can make something happen now. He's got access to
a kick out the whip punish.
These footsies. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so tense, man. Just like one hit either side here.
It's level 2, so that means he's got some decent frame advantage when he gets started. Or if he can land any hit right now, he can actually just kill.
Yeah, he's kind of at risk of losing tension though if he just gets himself stuck in a block string here, but it doesn't matter. Hits him out with the blade.
Seconds. 10 seconds.
Man, Johnny is such a weeb. Holy shit.
What I would also like to see a little bit more use of that meter, like on defense, whether it's push blocking or up counters.
Yeah, he kind of just sat on like a full thing of meter for almost a solid like 20 seconds there.
Yo, what?
Oh, it's this time! Oh, it doesn't matter. You can't miss when he's a sideways DP.
Yep.
Oh, he missed his meaty. Missed his meaty. Nice unintentional joke, Bailey.
We're going back into mix-ups here, but ANJI mix-ups end at some point.
They end at some point, unlike our point.
And at some point. Nothing, yeah, unlike Testament or Dizzy or, whatever.
yeah.
But here we go. We got sideways DPs into coast-to-coast combos.
The
into
electric fan. Unblockable setup. Yo, let's go.
Oh, what?
Alright, he's only got one more coin. One more coin for the world.
He's got burst again though, so
I don't got that coin anymore. Oh, nice hit.
That was smart.
Every time I play out the coin, I like hella jinx it because it just gets jumped over.
Yeah. I was gonna say like, Force Break Jackhound was not a bad idea there, but ANJI and Johnny's normal reach is fairly similar, so it's like, oh, we dashed in my range. Now I can't use this button.
Now I can't use this button. This button is gone. Alright, well we're sitting 8-1 for Psykotik, getting near the end here. If Psykotik keeps up the momentum.
Theo's chosen the home base advantage here. He's got oh my god.
He's got Johnny's goals.
Yep. You know, he's got the. This is actually an anime rep. Strive trailer juggles.
Oh, the coin interrupt. Oh, gets to the DP. Let's go.
Yeah, he's holding on
Gets
to
hit by the
that.
second one though.
Coast to coast again, because it's ANJI.
Coast to coast, man. ANJI's just actually Canada. Don't at me.
Yep. One big region.
One the big region. Coast to coast, man.
Wow, nice combo. Okay, he's gonna set up the unblockable? Yep.
Yeah, probably because he's got him stuck at the corner there. Oh, good setup. Good burst though. He's sitting on
What?
meter.
Yeah, he's got a lot of meter. I really want to push back. I mean, he's
out of the air.
his defense is still, I was supposed to say his defense is still so strong without it, but sometimes you just want to get out of pressure and go back to neutral, right?
They're both just sitting on one more interaction. Maybe even looking for the chip at this point.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, nice whiff punish.
Just play neutrals. Just play neutral.
And he's
Oh,
crisp whiff punishes.
We got some guard point specials here. All right, here we go. Start mix up. I like it.
I've really been enjoying the dynamic in these two. We've had like 3 very, very different matches so far.
Oh, we're going swag. We got drop.
Swag combo? Swag combo? Oh, no swag combo.
Just misses the hard knockdown. So
It's okay. His by handle looks cool.
So when Johnny does that move, if he hits you with just the first hit and there's no flames, it's a hard knockdown. But if he hits you with the flame portion, it just sends you far away with the tech.
Oh, no, that's it! That's sick. Oh.
Spend that meter, alpha counter out, or burst, or something.
And just something. Use it, please.
Yeah, use it defense. He's been really good at using it offensively.
Yeah, but definitely not defensively. You know, sometimes you gotta realize you can't take the meter in the next game.
Yeah, and in Guilty Gear, you can only block for so long.
Yeah, before, just your guard gauge goes up, you take too much chip damage, and nice little mash out there with the jabs.
Please select your character.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
Alright, I've
here
been
we
asking
go.
all set, man. What's he gotta do? He's sitting down, it's 9-1, we're sitting in dire straits, Psykotik looking to take it home. Is there
Psykotik's
any
kind
big
of
adaptations?
getting into that airspace for free in this matchup, and Johnny has P Mistfinder, which is like a great anti-air, but we're not seeing it a lot from Sioh.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I was gonna say, yeah, the anti-air, like Johnny is amazing at anti-airing, and whether it's with 6P or P Mistfinder, but early on in the set, Psykotik showed that he can vary his air movement with Jump Dust. So I wonder if he's kind of just taking advantage of that the entire time now, because Sioh's like, well, if this guy can vary his jump timing, I can't anti-air him, so he's kind of given up. But he should be trying anyway, because between P Mistfinder and 6P, he can stop these air approaches from Psykotik. And what he also needs to do, I think, is what I was saying earlier, he needs to hang on to a level or two, so he can start pressure. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
you know
like
what?
right now, he's sitting on a bunch of meter too. Oh, the air throw! The air throws, man. That's bad.
Oh, wow, nice combo.
Oi,
He's
oi.
almost there. Like, he is just almost there. He's got a lot of meter now. He needs to do something with it.
Oh, nice burst.
He's getting
They
it.
gotta
Oh,
spend that cash, man. Can't
I
bank
like
it
it.
all in coins.
Yeah, he's got a lot of meter. And Johnny builds meter fairly quickly in this game when he moves forward because he doesn't have a regular run. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was great. No, okay, the throw. Saves it. I had a heart attack, man.
We take those. Nice. Okay, he's leveled up. What he needs to do now is keep the pressure on with, you know what, this is good too. Just keep the pressure with mist cancel stuff. But this is the biggest problem. Psykotik's just getting out.
But yeah, he's really not keeping that corner control. Psykotik using really, really good air movement to just get out almost every time he gets locked down.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay,
so
you
we'll
got-
keep
you
out
got a
there,
lot of-
keeping the pressure on.
Got a lot of meter.
Oh,
I do like that he's
it
taking
gets
risks.
out.
I like that he's taking risks on offense, but it's like Psykotik hasn't been conditioned yet to respect the offense.
Hasn't really been doing like very many unique mix-ups either. It's just been kind of like solidly approaching him with nothing that I would consider like Psykotik's gonna block kind of thing.
Well, the thing is, when you force the opponent to be scared with cancel pressure, they're scared to jump, they're scared to do anything. But when you haven't conditioned them to be scared to jump, they'll just jump all day, which is what Psykotik is doing mid pressure. That was nice, instant overhead. It's close though. Sioh can clutch this out. He's been performing really well. He's just got to find just that last little bit.
Exactly.
So it's Psykotik's turn right now, and he's setting up good frame traps. Nice.
Yeah, good throw pressure here. So how does Johnny convert meter into levels in this game?
He has a force break Jackhound, which is the war crime. Sorry, not the war crime. The car accident. The car accident. And so he has a 25-meter follow-up to his 25-meter force break, which does like a mini super animation. He gets a level.
All right, Sioh's sitting on. Oh, there we go. Gets himself out. He's got to keep this pressure up though, because he is sitting on dire straits. One match away with almost no life.
Yep.
Oh,
good
there we
burst.
go. Nice burst. Keeps himself alive. He's got a lot of coins too. Like this comeback's very. I jinxed the living fuck out of it, and that is Psykotik going 10-1 over
That was him
Sioh.
missing the FRC. Unfortunately, that would have been safe if he had gotten the FRC. But
exactly.
You know what? That was, like I said, this match was tight. It just came down to a couple of executional errors, one way or the other.
Yeah, it was super close. Like this isn't a match you lost on just like giant like macro misunderstandings or stuff like that. Like it was down to like the just the micro stuff like inputs, just knowing when to go in, just not like changing up your offense and stuff like that. It was like little small things that you can tend to make adaptations during the match, but they kind of just almost played the same way throughout the entire thing. Like it was super solid on both sides, but there wasn't. Psykotik always had that little edge, and there just wasn't a lot of change on both sides to kind of shake it up. So Psykotik kind of always kept that like small, to even at times large advantage at all times, and just kind of snowballed it all the way throughout the match. And that's kind of why you do see the 10-1 score, even though the matches felt a lot closer than that would reflect.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's like when you have only a tiny lead, but that lead is consistent, it will eventually build up and add up. Oh, looks like we're getting something on screen here.
Alrighty, guys, and we'll also have some more matches coming up on January 9th, a full 2-set, more first to 10s, because you know what? We like those. So we got a Dizzy versus Brigitte match, or Brigitte, I don't know how to say it because I'm dumb. Bad Guy versus Jayas. And then we got Hardy Snicker versus Ray Ray. And then Shump Dog Joe. It's my boy, I love that guy. I'm sorry, I'm a bit biased. Edmonton Homies versus Sioh. I'm butchering these, I apologize. And Raptor, I'm gonna let you introduce the last two.
I think it's that's my guess. And then for the next fight, we got Kai versus Bridget again. We got Iska and Marble House. And then our introduction set, our opening set will be True North playing ABBA versus Shadow Fury playing Milia. So the fun part, I hope you guys have noticed this, is that this is structured very much like a boxing or MMA match, right? You got the up-and-comers, and you got the solid players, and you got, for lack of a better word, like the seasoned players. So it's a nice build-up. It's very sports style, and it's you get to showcase. And the biggest thing is you get to showcase everybody in the community. I think that's the most important thing, because it's nice to watch, the top players all the time, but local talent and upcoming talent is the thing that keeps this community going.
Yeah, and particularly with like a kind of an older, and I would argue like a little bit more niche game, it's really nice to see that we have so many people from so many different places, because you have like people from Edmonton, there's like a lot of the Vancouver scene, we got people from like Red Deer, Calgary. I admit I'm a bit more familiar with the Alberta scene overall. But we just got people from like all over like Western Canada playing in this, and it's just really fun to see them all play. And we got Washington and Oregon as well, as I've been recently informed. Damn, we're popping off, boy.
It's like this is the entirety of the Western North American hemisphere. Western
really
Northern
good.
Hemisphere.
And it's really showcasing, man. Imagine making a fighting game with good netcode. Smile.
I know, right? Developers, it's crazy, right? If you make a game with good netcode, people will come.
People will play.
This is a 9-year-old game, and people are still playing this game more than a lot.
You are not character locked, by the way. Sorry, I'm just gonna answer chat quick.
Yes, you are not character locked. We're just showing the character that I think is associated with you, which you might see in this upcoming match. Like you'll see a character portrait specifically. You'll probably see 7 different characters rotate through depending what happens. And no, it's not Ray Ray the Marvel character. It's Ray Ray, the OG Guilty Gear player. I don't have Jace's Twitter.
I don't know who that is, man.
I don't even know if he's on Twitter. He's older than me. But yes, God Hands Ray. The good part, and like I said, this is great because it showcases talent all throughout the northwestern hemisphere of North America. You get to see all kinds of play and all the up and comers. So look forward to it. I'm looking forward to this next week. I'm genuinely looking forward to the variety of matches. And if you'll notice too, chat, there's been very little character overlap. I think there's only been 1 tonight. No, there's been 0 tonight.
Yeah, there's been 0 tonight. It's all been unique matches.
Yes, there will be 1 overlap at the very end of the night, but you know what? It just goes to show you how viable every character is in this game, because every character is a boss character. It's just who commits the greatest war crime in this game. That's what determines tiers in this game.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, how fair is this character? What kind of good tools? No. It's how much busted shit do you have? Oh, you got more than me? Ah, you're higher tier, bro.
Exactly. Every character, even like the bottom characters in this game, have stupid, ridiculous shit that would just ruin any other fighting game. But when every character is broken, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
It's also even Robokai has a 7-frame overhead. Robokai has a 7-frame jab that's plus 10 or something.
Jesus Christ.
the frame data in this game is just ridiculous for all the good reasons.
Bro, like plus 10, that's like a Tekken normal, man. Jesus Christ.
Pretty sure, you know what, while we're getting ready here, I am just gonna double check the frame data because I don't want to give fake news to the chat.
Our lovely chat.
Okay, sorry, it's a 6-frame jab that's plus 7. Okay, so I can lead this one because these are both Calgary boys. So this is Exkcal and Influence, 1st to 10. This is another battle of old blood versus new blood. Exkcal being new, Influence being an old man. Exkcal, up and comer in Alberta, in the entire Guilty Gear scene too. He's made some waves in Xrd, but in Plus R, I think he won. Well, he didn't win, but he got in the placement where in the beginners tournament where he's not allowed to enter anymore. So if you guys don't know, there's a Plus R tournament. If you get top 8, you are no longer beginner. You're not allowed to enter anymore. It kind of weeds out good players every week.
Mm-hmm.
So Exkcal has had the pleasure. Yes, and he's also been, he also placed really high in the biggest Plus R tournament. I think it was like a couple hundred people during this pandemic. So he's been making waves in Plus R too, which is really good, and he mains Soul in both games. And on the other side, we have Influence, who by tournament standards is still a beginner. But he's been playing this game almost as long as I have. Like, we're talking decade plus. So he used to be an Axel main in older versions of this game, but now he plays the small floaty war crime that is Cliff.
He had a big sword.
Yeah, he's got a big sword. He's ready to just poke at you all day. And yeah, he's like I say, he's also placed fairly well in a couple tournaments too. He did fairly well at Northwest Majors, in both Plus R and Xrd. So we got 2 good players coming up right now, and this is going to be a matchup where Soul wants to get in through Cliff's giant normals, and Cliff is just going to poke all day and do ridiculous damage.
Mm-hmm. And also, thank you all for watching. Our number's been fluctuating around 69, and that's made me very, very happy. So, thank you all for coming out.
Opening with Cliff right away.
Yeah, we're going in, got the Soul versus thing. The thing. We're gonna call him the Thing, all right? Any war crime previous boss character must be called a Thing. It's very important.
Yeah. And that is a good thing to know. Cliff was a boss character, then they toned him down, and now he is a regular playable character.
This color is a tragedy. Okay, I use the Ice Boss skin because it's stupid. This is definitely the Cliff equivalent.
This is so dumb. He's
literally Iron Man. Okay, we were talking about Marvel earlier. Now we got Iron Man here.
This is the most offensive color. All misses force break sidewinder because
Oh, nice air throw, though. Alright, get some
got-
offense going.
You've got this tiny floaty hurt box. Good luck.
And with this tiny floaty hurt box, and I was experimenting with him, you could just dodge stuff. Like, it just dodges out of the way.
Yes, so Cliff has a special mechanic. It's a back
he's
break
young.
mechanic. Wow, we got FRCs on deck too. So it's like every time Cliff does like a dodge or like a high stun move, there's a chance for him to break his back and get pseudo stunned. And that's like his gimmick. Does he know how to combo Cliff? Oh, he does.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
apparently we have to do special Cliff combos because his main is tiny. Alright, we're gonna dive that. Oh, nice burst to keep himself in it.
Oh, there
my
it is,
God,
there it is.
that was kinda sick.
Chop him, give him the backhand. Oh,
Oh, the DP gets punished though.
gonna do the pickup?
I've heard legends of Cliff just taking people's entire health bar. I must say, I'm kind of excited.
Cliff is such a high damage character. And he's not as... I actually, up until I think 2 weeks ago, I thought he took extra damage like he did in the previous version of the game when he was a boss, but he takes only 6% extra damage, so it's not anything crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty marginal.
Yeah, that's an over... It's a cross-up and overhead.
Yeah, it's a cross-up overhead, man. Like, what more do you want?
Influence is really keeping the pressure on here. He's doing FRCs just to keep pressure. I like this.
Yeah, the best
baiting-
way to keep a gorilla down is to just never let him move.
Yep. All right, what's
Good
the...
old soul.
We got some pressure from Exkcal here. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
It's either 1-1. Oh my goodness.
This is... Yeah, he's... Oh, my God. He does have
The
hurt
extended
box.
hitbox. Okay, that was tight.
Yeah, he does have hurt box in his hitboxes to keep him balanced.
Yeah, because that would be kind of ridiculous if he didn't.
In the first arcade iteration of this game, he was top tier because I don't think he did.
That's atrocious. Thank God that Warcry was uncommitted.
Yep. All right, here we go. Oh, what?
Oh, hits him. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he can use his taunt as a thing. Oh my God. I know
Yep.
that's the throw, but I'm kind of excited to see if he does any of the taunt pressure.
Yeah. So people who don't know, Cliff has a taunt, and it's 4 stone Japanese characters. I think it says Bakemono, monster, and he can set up Oki with it because each of those characters has a hitbox on it.
Yeah, it's great. Then they fall off. That was my favorite part when I was messing around with him.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Cliff is not an amazing Oki character, but any kind of Oki you can get in this game is good.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like 1-0 right now for Influence. That thing is safe.
Yeah, just keeping the pressure on, hitting back for. Oh, the throw. Yeah, he's got a really good throw range. Holy.
Yep. It's weird, right? Because he has such a small, oh my God, sprite. It's the stupid oh my God, the stupid character with its tiny sprite.
A tiny guy, and he can throw you halfway across the screen. I don't know. What more do you want, guys? Oh, baby. There's a super wake up. This is the energy I like. And he can combo off of it. Go down.
Yep.
A nice little jab, or a P, I guess, to get himself out.
Okay, Exkcal getting started.
I'm just saying, guys, the fact that any combo that uses 2 Ps is a PP combo, I know it's not a thing, but I think it should be.
It should. I like Exkcal right there doing the IB instant block to make sure he doesn't get continually pressured.
Yeah,
Depends
just,
on-
just keep the pressure off. Like, he's really not allowed Exkcal to, like, do the soul go in thing. Oh, that's gonna be a big punish off of that.
Yeah, and now he's... I mean... Oh, wow.
Oh, with the overhead! That's again. Wow, that's fucked up.
Oh my God, you have to respect that throw range. Like you said, it is much larger than you think it would be.
I think the ridiculous thing too is just commenting on it, like animations. When he throws them, he just like plops them down. He doesn't even like throw you hard on the ground. Like Soul just like smashes you into the ground. Cliff like idly moves you with his sword.
He's like, here you go, take a seat.
Just go over there, please. I need you to stay in my good range. Oh my goodness, this damage! The setup! Oh my God, in the air!
Oh, that damage!
He's just not letting Exkcal breathe!
Is that a kill?
I
Yeah.
think it is,
Wow.
man. Good old Cliff damage.
So this character's war crime is that he deals way too much damage.
Yeah, I mean, he's been getting hit like what, like twice, maybe 3 times at the most, and he's just dead.
Yeah, and as far as characters go in this game, it's not anything like he's a small war crime. He bombed a village. He didn't bomb an entire country. But it's still a war crime. That's the problem. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
like
still
he's a lower tier war crime, but man, you get hit by him, you're like, damn, this is horseshit.
yeah. Like if you were to put this character in any other Guilty Gear, like Reload Xer, you'd be like, this is stupid. Like Elfelt and everything else
Yeah.
is very fair compared to this. When you watch this in the context of this game, you're like, wow, Cliff is so fair.
Yeah, he's so fair. Like, wow, it's nice. He's slightly less fucked than every other character.
Exactly. Oh my god, it's anti-air. And because of that small hurt box, it is. Oh my god, he's just hanging out. Chop.
Oh, chops him!
Oh yeah. And,
What's that?
I was gonna say, Poop was pointing out earlier that, and as an addendum to what I said, his back breaking apparently is based on his guard gauge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, that does so much damage!
My god.
God. Oh no. Doesn't that fully charge do like half health?
Yeah, fully charged. And it's an overhead, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that hitbox? How long does that last?
He can choose when to let go.
Oh no. Big click button go burn.
This is something.
This is good.
Exkcal doing. He's actually being really smart about this. He's not going for extended combo. He's going for the knockdown as soon as he can, while he still gets decent damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, the burst bait. Don't know if intentional, but amazing.
But amazing. Damn. Oh, that trade was so fucked up. What the hell?
This is so messed up. Like, and you don't see Cliff very often. So when you do see Cliff, it's like a learning experience, and you're just like, oh well.
Okay, you're like, oh yeah, it's just a guy with a giant sword. How bad can this? Oh, my entire health bar's gone.
Yep. Exkcal is playing it right, so I think he's losing the damage race. They're both playing, I think they're both getting the same amount of turns. It's just that the damage race is so far on the side of Cliff. Like, Soul can catch up if he spends meter or gets good Sidewinder loops, but man, Cliff just does whatever he wants. But look at it. It's time for Exkcal to...
Yeah. Because it's definitely kind of looked like Influence has just been, like, kind of dunking on him, but it's like, Exkcal's going in, but yeah, as you said, the damage disparity is probably one of the biggest issues in this matchup.
Mm-hmm. It really doesn't help that Cliff has such a weird hurt box and is so floaty that you can't do your most optimal combos on him.
Mm-hmm. Which is just so fucked up.
It really is.
Well, he's just sitting here like, yeah, I can do my full combo. Oh, you're slightly... Nah, it don't matter, bro. I got a sword.
Yeah, I've got a sword. I don't have to change my combos for most of the cast. I'm just gonna keep doing me.
Yeah, you like half your health? Nah, bro. The half health is mine now.
You're like, oh, nice burst. I respect it staying in the game. It's close enough that...
Just the overhead. The amount of space that covers, too, is just nuts.
Yep, and it's an overhead, it's a left... It's a left-right when you FRC it. It's so silly. Oh, wow.
Oh, there's gonna be a big punish on that.
Say run up DP. Run up DP was a little too brave.
I mean, I respected the energy, though, and that's what's important.
Yep, when you play...
nice option there. Oh, it goes to the throw.
When you play Soul, the main character, and you've got the main character proof of having amazing DP, you might as well use it.
Yeah, you gotta use it, man. Like, you got that chat energy. It's just a part of playing it. Oh, there it is! There's the taunt! Yes!
So good.
I adore that. It's so wonderful.
It's such a fun thing to have.
A gun flame.
Right, he's just backing up.
Yeah, he's just looking to hit that button. Just hit one of his long range normal, get the poke out, but with the jump in, and it seals the deal on that round. They're tied up 1-1.
Yep. Influence showing that, hey, I'm just gonna do Cliff things, and you have to alter to my game. I really like these command throws. They're... Oh, here we go. See, I appreciate... Oh.
Still pretty good damage, though.
Yeah, it was almost half-life. I was gonna say, that seems like an optimal Cliff combo.
Oh, nice matchup.
I like the reset.
No, he's got him stuck in a corner.
He's gonna combo off this? Oh my god.
Oh my god, the fact he was able to just hurts my soul.
Oh, fuzzies all day!
That was kind of messed up.
I feel like we should report this. Like, all these characters are just so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It kind of feels like Cell is just getting like kind of run over by this man, but I mean he quite literally is, because like when Cliff is hitting him like once, and it's like, oh, nice health bar, bro. It'd be a shame if it was just gone.
And yeah,
Like, he's playing solid. Like he's getting his pressure. He's going in when he needs to. But man, just the damage disparity on like between the characters here is just really hurting him.
it really is. And Exkcal's making the right decisions. He's doing good combos. He even got the optimal combo one time, I think, or near optimal. But the fact that he has to, you know, adjust his combos for this tiny character.
Yeah, he's just losing so much damage simply because Cliff is like, hey guys, I don't exactly have a thing called height.
Yeah, and I float in the air like a balloon for whatever reason.
Well, man, like me, look at his frame. That obviously floats. See, he's made of iron. Iron floats, right, guys?
Yep, that's what I hear. Oh my god, is it chip damage?
No, it's Cliff damage.
It's cliff damage.
I hate my life. That didn't even
You know
work.
what?
Anyways,
I'm down with it. I'm with it.
we take it. We take it.
Oh my god, this is very nice. Is he gonna attack? And that's even though he has hurt boxes at the end of all his hit boxes, it's still very hard to deal with something like this.
Well, particularly because it seems like Soul has decent normals, but just not ones you can kind of link in to like hit the hurt box. Just judging from the range of what he can do.
Yep, no, that's exactly right. Like Soul does have good normals, or at least at the very least respectable normals. But when you're fighting a character like Cliff who has giant reach, and you can't really deal with the.
Alright,
Really?
he didn't need a full combos. Cliff is stupid, but he got what he deserved for that dumb shit.
Oh my god, that was so good. I wonder if that was a missed input, because I know.
I feel like that definitely would have been. That is I don't think where you want to do that.
Yeah, I know a lot of the guys put their taunt button in between their punch and dust buttons at the very bottom. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he pianoed into that by accident. I mean, it was funny, but yeah, it was funny.
Heaven or hell? Do
Are these-
or let's rock.
Are these guys picking the Robokai theme on purpose? Is this under construction at night?
Under construction in night, it's late, bro.
Oh no, don't pick this one. This one sucks. Pick the one at night. But back to the match. Yeah, okay, so Exkcal is actually getting started here. We're looking at possibly adaptation now.
Yeah, he's kind of like working around the pressure that Influence is putting down. But man, he just has to work so hard to get in, and then he gets it, and Cliff is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna jump on my sword now." As I say that, he's been hit out of it twice. Exkcal making really good reads here.
Yeah, I really like Exkcal putting out like good air normals there to stop Cliff from like
Just
starting his
getting out
air
of there.
thing. Yeah, I don't know how his hitboxes are how the hitboxes work. So I don't know if the hitboxes for Cliff's normals are out
I
before
hate
the
this
hurt.
throw so much. Holy, this character in a war crime, dude. All right, we're talking about it being not much of a war crime, but my heart hurts, man.
Oh my god. This character requires a specific playstyle to fight against. And unfortunately for Exkcal, there are not many Cliff players around. Got fuzzies.
And like, not to discredit Influence either. Like, this man's pressure has just been unrelentless. He's getting out of situations. He knows how to escape what Excel's putting down, and he's just piloting Cliff to like such a fascinating extent that the character is pissing me off.
Yeah, it's. I'm with you here. Like I've played. Yeah, that was a nice perfect. I say nice, but it's a Cliff perfect. Whatever.
It's a Cliff perfect. It's like Cliff damage, man. You know, it's just a part of the character.
The worst part is, my heart goes out. Like, I want Exkcal to get his game going here, because I play Influence offline, like during the mythical offline times of years past. And
wrong.
it's so tough for the souls. Like, I play Older Soul to deal with this kind of stuff. He can do it though. Exkcal, like I said, he is a soul. Like, he knows Soul very well, so he just needs to pick up on what Influence is doing right now and do stuff like that. I like it. Just
Yeah,
loops!
Oh no, yeah, you just gotta like make those adaptations and really just kind of honestly plan up his mind to get in on that Cliff pressure, which is just, as you see, unrelenting. Influence knows how to just lock him down.
It really
no! I hate this stuff so much.
You know, he's playing it a lot better this time. Like the good part right now, Exkcal is playing a lot more patient. In the earlier matches, he was giving himself away to a lot of just like random DPs that influence baits. But now, matches are getting a lot closer. He's getting a lot more turns.
Well, I'm sure Influence is doing like a lot of stuff that he's kind of hanging himself by doing, but you need to react to it like very quickly in order to punish it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of character knowledge here that you need to know in order to deal with this character. Like the. But I was gonna say that is like plus 16 or something dumb.
That is not ridiculous.
The oh, very nice.
Let's go.
That was a genius anti-air.
Alright,
Like
get
it?
the pressure on though. There we go. Got some gunflare. Oh no, it's the end here of the gods.
Really is. It's
Oh my, that was a good punish actually.
you see that right? Because he's so small, he just shrinks into this tiny, tiny hurt box and just hits you with a giant hitbox.
Yeah, it's basically like you're playing like Duck Hunter, man. You're just looking up in the air, except the duck just happens to have a sword that's like 3 times the size of his body and just avoids every gunshot.
It's unbelievable. Like it's hard to talk about too. And I talked about earlier about how you need character knowledge to beat this character. There's a lot of things that he's doing, like you said, that are unsafe. Like that, the drill move actually. If you IB or slash back the last hit, IB realistically, instant block it. It's a lot more negative than it is. But in a game like Plus R, which is an older game, and you don't get automatic IB for IBing the first move, you gotta IB that very last hit.
Oh, I
You
see.
don't. And if you don't instant block it, then you're locked out of instant block for a little while. Okay, here we
So
go.
it's definitely a matchup check, but he's getting on here. Oh man, these combos, this is sick. All right,
He
he's
didn't finish it
adapted
without-
to the monkey frame.
Yes, he didn't finish, but that was a lot of damage regardless. I like this. Oh, what?
Oh my
respect-
goodness.
I respect that bird.
That was everything that I would call a clusterfuck. Jesus Christ.
That was such an insane scramble.
Nice block. Let's go. All right, he just needs one hit. Oh, the chop. He had burst to spend though.
I was gonna say he needed to take advantage of that pressure, that momentum right away, but it was burst and then fly across the screen.
Man, like the thing where he just like rides a sword over is actually so much faster than it looked. Like you're like, oh, it's not too bad, but no, that shit like comes out almost instantly, man. It's pretty wild.
It's like a 4-frame animation where Cliff appears in front of you.
Yeah, it's like you can react to and like hit him out of it, and Exkcal's actually done that quite a few times, but it's so hard to react to.
It is. The pressure is just overwhelming right now.
Yeah, I know, like Influence is just going into full beatdown mode. I think it's not completely like just a monkey mode either. Like he's playing around ranges Exkcal can't really get to him. Oh my god, and utilizing hitboxes like that. Jesus.
What are you gonna do about that? Like,
Yeah,
if you're
like
already,
that was, like it was, I think it was at the top of the screen, wasn't he?
he was, and that's the thing
Oh
too.
my
People are like, oh well, don't jump in the air when that happens. I'm already in the air. It's too late.
Yeah, he was in the air for like a solid like second or two already. Like that, you literally can't get out of that.
It's the thing is, and the thing to give Influence credit is that he is keeping Exkcal away as much as possible. It's on Exkcal right now to get in and start his game, which he has had a couple times. But then either burst is ready, or there's like a wake up super, or some kind of defensive mechanic right away.
Or just the classic sword jump.
Yeah, like it's nice walk out of the corner. Got some Dragon
Keeping
Ball.
him locked in there though. Nice jump out. All right, gets himself out of the corner, backs himself up into it. Influence is keeping him there. Oh, but Exkcal, oh, he changes sides. That was really sick. But gets hit by the, it's now the ghetto Psycho Crusher.
It really is.
We're gonna call it Sword Crusher because I'm not creative.
No, I'm down with it. Oh, he needs to take it. Yeah, give him everything. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good combo.
Oh,
He's got the pressure
dark-
on too. They both got burst too, so this is just one more hit. It's only. Oh, that jump in. You combo that much off of that? Holy shit!
Yeah, this character hits so hard. It's kind of ridiculous, and he's just throwing out big.
Yeah, no, I think he's dead. Oh no, the scramble situation, and Exkcal comes out on top. Really, really good adaptation on the spot there.
I was wondering if it was going to burst that, but you know what? Very nice jump air normals from Exkcal, but yeah, he's going to hang on to his burst for the next round.
Oh man, these combos though.
So
much damage, so much pressure. Oh no, baits the DP. Oh, and the burst. Oh, but doesn't really punish either one very well. Oh, let's go confirm.
Yeah, put out the damage. You know what? I like it. I agree with it.
Yeah, spend a cash. Like, you got it. Man, the sword crusher, man. Oh, nice DP. Nice.
There you go.
Alright, he's got the pressure on. Nice air throw.
There we go. He has to get started. Very
yeah, he's
nice.
just got to keep influence there. He's keeping the pressure on. Exkcal's just doing so good at keeping him there. Burst to get himself out. Alright, sword. Right, he's watching the sad part. His soul is one combo away from death here. Oh, nice. He's the punish. No, the sword crusher.
Oh god, it's so much
game. I hate this game so much.
Oh my god. And the worst part is after Sword Crusher there, he could have just OTG'd and kept going. Oh
That
no!
can't make it playing though, because Influence was like one hit away from death there, and he actually played that so calmly and got himself like 3 situations that he just came out on top.
He did. He's controlling the neutral, and he's also letting Exkcal hang himself. But to give Exkcal credit, he has no choice but to try and hang himself because you gotta take risks to get in on this character.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. Oh, he's in. He's got his pressure. He's got him locked to the corner. He's got to keep him there. Oh, the chop.
Yeah, the chop. Oh, okay. It's not. Oh wow.
The throw. Oh, nice burst.
He's got to do it. That was the last burst.
Oh, I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think that would have chipped regardless, or it did. I didn't quite see.
I don't know if he knows if that went full screen. Actually, to be fair, I didn't know.
That goes full screen?
Yeah, I didn't know until just 10
Oh
seconds.
my god.
I've seen it.
Alright, you were talking about this guy destroying the town? I don't know, I think you were lying.
It's a big town. It's like New York City.
Ah, it's like, it's a big town like New York City.
Yeah, it's New York City.
But anyway, it's Influence sitting on set point here, 1 away. Will the big cliff damage and Sword Crusher carry him to victory? Will Exkcal make the sickest comeback I've ever seen in my life?
He's close. That's the thing, right? Exkcal is close. Like, he's got this. He can.
No, he's getting like way more reads. Like it's been like 9 rounds of just like pure cliff suffering. But he's been getting reads. He's been interrupting with DPs. Like there's been really good adaptations made. They're not quite enough to come out on top of the rounds, but they've been a lot closer than the first few.
Yeah, I feel like they hit each other the same amount. Just Cliff hits him 3 times.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Exkcal does like a pretty good combo. Tino takes maybe like a little under quarter. Cliff is like, nice half your health bar there, bro.
Yeah, it's this is some insane damage. This is like the Cliff showcase right now. Oh, it just never ends. I respect it. I respect the attempt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta do it, man. I respect the energy. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so much damage.
Like, you know what? I don't care about taking the knockdown. Let's do a bunch of damage. Here we go. Let's go, Exkcal.
Oh, that's good damage though.
Give him back his...
We got those combos. bro. This young man energy.
Ooh,
oh,
very nice.
All right, he's got this. Oh, he's got the scramble situation too. They're both 1 hit away from death. Oh, he got out though. Oh no, cliff damage, please.
Oh no,
he's done. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, if he doesn't drop the cliff damage combo, that should be it.
Oh my god.
Wait, I thought that was a setup. I didn't think that was actually gonna combo. Jesus Christ.
That was a real combo. No black beats in here.
And that was Influence taking it 10 over Exkcal. Yet again, another scoreline not completely going it, but that was definitely a bit one more sided. But I feel like that was a lot of like just misunderstanding the Cliff matchup because, as you said, not a lot of people play him, and also they were going pretty even on the scramble situations. But Cliff just hitting that, okay, not a little bit, that lot bit harder made a lot of the difference.
Well, that's the thing too, right? If we look at it play by play, the amount of exchanges are actually fairly even. Exkcal hits him maybe even a little more than he hits Exkcal as far as neutral exchanges go. But then, like you said, Soul's like, here, I'm gonna take a quarter of your life, and Cliff's like, that's really fun. I'm gonna take 60% of your health. And then you just sit there and you're like, well, all right, I gotta do
right. Thanks.
another combo and a half to catch up.
All right, we got our next match coming up. We got DaveO playing Slayer versus Keep On Rockin' on the Testament. Keep On Rockin', of course, a pretty iconic player from Calgary. Kind of nuts. We were committing war crimes on Testament or the Apocalypse. Now you guys are going to see what a world war looks like.
Yeah, pretty much. So DaveO's an old school player. He is from the Pacific Northwest area. He plays Slayer in this game, and I believe in Xrd he plays Soul.
Mhm.
He's been around for a long time. Good player, and also a big name in the community. These are actually both strong community personalities, right? You got someone who's been, DaveO's goes all the way back to managing like the Reddit group, and then Keep on Rockin' Doug. He's got multiple variants of his website. You can look up your favorite players of any game, pretty much any game, literally. I'm waiting for him to put up the Fantasy Strike version of his site, so I can find my favorite player, David Thurlin, online. But otherwise, he's got like every game that's possible, and I think they're gonna run. This is gonna be interesting because I think offline hasn't been a thing for a long time, but these guys have played offline as well.
I kind of do hope he whips out the Slayer here, because Slayer is one of the characters I really enjoy watching this game. I don't understand him like too much just from infamiliarity from playing these games, but he just looks super cool. And I've also got the classic. Yeah, he plays the most like Tekken guy who plays Slayer.
Exactly. I mean, Links. But are there left-right teleports in Tekken?
Well, it's mostly I think it's because he's based a lot more around like whiff punishing and stuff like that, and just like heavy damage, but also just really letting your opponent hang yourself, which is a very fundamental part of Tekken. A lot of Tekken is like you're whiff punishing, you're poking each other, but it's a lot of your damage comes from your opponent fucking something up as opposed to you going in.
I've
It's a little bit
definitely
less
had
in
the
season
bug
3, but I'll
where you
rant
get
about
the
Tekken later.
cross up rage art on people before. That's
I like
that's
it.
teleport mix up.
Oh, cross up Rage R's teleport mix up. All right,
All
here
right,
we
we
go.
got the Evangelion skin. This is the important one.
Doug is my favorite Eva.
Doug is my favorite Eva, but I really hope he's not like Shinji and he actually gets in the fucking mech.
Yes, exactly. So, one thing about this matchup is that they both will have the matchup experience. Doug is a newer player, but he's not new. He did start like during this game's era, so he's got the knowledge in this game especially. And then DaveO is, like I said, old school, and
Yeah, DaveO's been playing long enough that you've probably dealt with enough of these stupid Testament war crimes that it's just like a normal day in the park for you.
exactly. He's seen this before. He's seen some shit.
He's seen some shit. Oh, nice jump out.
Wow, that
Good
air.
throw though. That was sick. That was sick.
That was a nice air throw.
I also just love Slayer's aesthetic, man. This guy's just clearly a Chad.
Slayer is so cool. See, and this is one of the things I should mention is that because Slayer can inherit his backdash invincibility into some of his moves. I want to say all his moves. Slayer players, feel free to correct me, but so on Wake Up, Slayer is actually invincible every time if he wants to be.
Okay.
So it's up to Doug, Keep on Rockin', to go ahead and account for that. There we go.
Curse on him too. He's just looking for that hit.
BDC into any special or jump. That's it. So, and super, I'm pretty sure, because I've been BD backdash canceled, super multiple times. Multiple
That's
times.
sick,
Like,
though, but it
multiple
also feels
years.
like that would be really comfortable into Testament. Just the amount of like options and stuff that Testament has. I mean, Testament wants to knock you down, summon his little gator guy behind you, and then just you don't have a good time. But with Slayer being able to get out of that with like an invincibility on his backdash and stuff like that, that sounds like quite an interesting matchup to interact with each other.
It is, right? Because on paper, if Testament sets up Double Beast and Slayer decides to backdash cancel jump, well, he's out. He's got invincibility on his jump. It's less in this game than in Xrd. I don't remember the numbers, but it is less in this game. So he can't, it's not like,
Nice.
oh, here we go, here we go. Oh,
Slayer combos are pretty sick.
They are.
I've watched some. They are fun.
I love his air chains. They're so cool.
Oh, nice air throw.
And now he's got one powered up trap behind him. Able smartly burst, baits the I was about to say baits the trap, but that trap reaches to the moon. It's like Cliff 6.
Just to the moon.
It's just Cliff's. Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
nice interrupt. And gets a conversion too. But the burst coming up from Doug to keep the pressure off. Alright, he's got the Crocs in there.
Oh. So there's two versions of that super. One's a trap and one's a reversal. This is the trap version. It comes out later.
Oh, I see. That's sick.
There is a giveaway. Watch for the super flash. If it's immediate, it's the reversal version. If it's delayed, the super flash, it's the trap version.
Gotcha.
I say that, but good.
Curse on him though. Oh man, he doesn't have to block. He's blocking everywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. This character is just great. So, very nice. Starts with a high, goes into looping mix-up, standing overheads into the air combo. It's gonna go into a knockdown, and DaveO's gonna get
so sick.
Nice. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Oh, smack him, smack him. And the guts coming in clutch here though. Oh, he did it again.
Perfect.
Oh,
That's a full stick of celery right there.
That's a full stick of celery right there. We're eating healthy tonight, boys. Gotta eat healthy to like make up for all the testament grime that he's putting into his body.
Exactly. DaveO is ready. He's like, I'm ready to cleanse my body of this.
I'm cleansing my body of these sins.
Don't know.
I think it's one, yeah.
Yeah. Man,
This is damage though. He's gotten in. Alright, alright. It's okay. Doug. Oh no, he got thrown again.
DaveO with the adaptation.
Yeah, it really went in and just kept the pressure on. Just did not let Doug press a single button.
Nope. No fun allowed. Look at the
No
character.
fun. Well, there's not this game though? No, I'm kidding.
This game is everyone has fun or no one has fun.
Yeah, you're also busted that you have fun playing your character. Or you don't at all, because their character is having fun instead.
This is a game of boss characters. You know what? DaveO made that look very convincing. So he's already on the adaptation train. Nice back there.
That's definitely the joy of watching like more veteran players or more distinguished players. Like their adaptations are usually so fast. So like because they're used to making them in like first to twos, first to threes and stuff like that. But then you give them a first to 10 format. And just like the metagame that establishes between experienced players is so sick to watch. Because that's when like, the gimmicks and stuff come out and everything like that, but they're so knowledgeable on their characters and the matchup that they're playing that they can just do so much cool stuff. And that's what I'm saying now. Look at this combo, boys.
My God. Very nice. DaveO is definitely putting like he's turned up the pressure. Like there's nothing. Oh, nice conversion though from Doug. Oh wow, good pickup. Counter hit sweep. Coast to coast.
That coast to coast Canada combo, boys. Oh, nice throw.
Fake mop
Gets them in their shins. Oh, there's a tree, bro.
I forgot you could feign that.
Oh, nice
All right, here we go. Doug getting
big combos. Got those young man combos.
He's getting started now. We got beast setups. Nope, I agree with that. Smart burst.
I think Doug should put some of these beast setups in his Tinder bio so girls know what they're getting into.
They should. It's like, uh-oh. Are you into this?
Are you into this? Do you like this combo? And they say no, they're clearly not the one.
Oh, good.
Doug's Tinder adventures are a thing of legends. I know some of the other people in chat don't know about it, but you know what? I think I'll leave it as a special Sioh story that I won't share without his consent.
But here we go. That was nice. Like Doug. Oh, but then we got such high damage.
Nice.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Backdash, cancel, jump. Just you know what? I don't care about your setups.
Yeah. Get your Crocs out of here. I know they work at 9 to 5, but you know what? They can come work in my company instead. I'll pay them more.
Yep, and the advantage that Slayer has here is that Slayer is a beefy character. Oh, here we go, wall fix.
Oh, let's go, big damage time.
We spent 50% meter.
The burst.
Nice relaunch, DaveO. That was really nice. So Doug he can wake up. Okay, I was gonna say he can wake up Gravedigger, but
Don't wake up during it. No. A prime dead throw.
So man, it's Slayer hits so hard and his stuff goes into knockdown. Yes.
DaveO won. Yes, sir. Oh, 2-1.
These matches are fast, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, we're back to fast. That's the thing. We had a really good variation today. We've had like really quick matchups like that Disney shenanigans. Then we had like our lovely Johnny versus ANJI match. And now we got kind of this one's almost in the middle. You know, people are dying quick, but it's not like the Disney versus Testament quick.
That was ridiculous. I like my 10-second rounds as much as anyone else. But, and there we go. Smart of DaveO to stand up, because if he had stayed crouching for force break curse, he would have gotten dusted. You know what? We take those black combos. We take
Yeah,
those.
we take those. You know what? If it works, it works.
Smart of him, super jump air dash, get out of the force break curse, but Doug
Oh,
with a
nice
scope.
combo. Wait, it's still going, man. These never end. You weren't kidding.
Yep. Oh, DaveO techs out.
Oh, this is going to get the confirm though.
Yeah, Doug very smartly
Oh,
backs
double
up.
beast.
Does space
Double
control.
croc.
It was a good decision. Like, you know, I'm gonna back up. You have no health. It's time for space control.
I think the reason Apocalypse's beasts were working better was probably because of the Pillsbury sponsorship. It really just enhances their ability to do damage.
It's true.
It's not the matchup or the player or anything like that. No, it's strictly the Pillsbury sponsorship.
He knew. He was like, if I'm sponsored, they can't block my things.
You can't block my things. They're getting extra paychecks today.
Exactly. Nice. Ooh, invincible wake up. I respect that.
Oh, nice. David just keeping the pressure on, just not letting him set up his beasts or anything like that. Oh, nice jump over.
Oh, good.
He baits the burst, but a little late on the punish. All right,
Goes with
Doug's in the driver's seat. Got the curse on.
And oh, is that gonna be
Oh,
a
the
kill?
crow!
Almost no meter to push block either. So that was an unfortunate situation.
Oh yeah, no, I agree, Apocalypse, because like, as we were talking about, just like the Slayer having the ability to just invincible backdash definitely negates a lot of the beast pressure that you can do. But seriously, man, pizza pops. You don't got him.
It's true. You picked the wrong color. You picked this old Gynax anime color. No one knows. No one knows what his color is. 2021.
Hey
Doug.
man, the plot was as suffering as the Testament mix-ups, okay?
Exactly. People are too busy watching. I don't know.
They were too busy watching Shinji cry for 15 episodes.
Exactly. Okay, Dave. Oh no.
Oh, DaveO gets hit out. Okay, Doug is set up. He's where he needs to be, but I just jinxed the fuck out of it, and DaveO's got him turned around, got him in the corner. All right, he's knocked him up. He's keeping the pressure on. Look at this combo.
What damage.
I respect the energy, but he still gets the best of it. Oh, jumps over the beast. None of that today.
I've seen old memes in chat about rigged Togeki invites. That was old when I was young.
Oh god.
Okay, we got the super trap happening.
They're both just sitting like one hit away too. So this has been horrifying.
Doug is smart. He's rightly playing space control. Yeah. Oh
Yeah, Doug is just not letting him approach him at all and gets his conversion when it presents itself. That was really well done.
That was good. He did a good job keeping DaveO out there. Nice. He's in. DaveO gets to get started. Oh,
Oh, nice.
smart stuff.
Oh, that's gonna be a big punish there. All right, jinx the fuck out of that.
I wonder if that was a burst bait.
Yeah, potentially.
It's good. DaveO's getting started.
Oh, smack him.
Oh,
That
that's
one, Slayer.
nice. Gets out. Back to some neutral. Nice overhead.
Oh, nice overhead, yeah.
Just out of reach for the sweep to connect. Here we
Good
go.
conversion from Doug here, though.
Yeah, first break together.
One more setup on either side here.
Here we go. The war crime begins.
No war crime begins, but there's no war crimes when our dandy man gets out. Oh, there it is.
Ah, I
Good
love it.
Gravedigger action, man.
Nice. He's out. He's out.
Just
Again.
such good space control by Doug, though. I mean, he gets out and still loses that round, but man, DaveO had to work his ass off to get out of there.
He did. And DaveO had a lot of patience. That was really nice. He kept his cool. He was like, I'll block it out. I'm not going to make any crazy decisions, and I'll just get out.
I said just matchup knowledge and just veteran roots in there. Like, DaveO knows how to be patient. He really knows how to just wait until the end. He's like, okay, here's the gap. And he just knows perfectly how to get out of it and utilize Slayer's tools to maximum effect there.
He's doing a really good job doing high damage as well as consistent knockdowns. Gives him a chance to set up mix-up over again.
Exactly. Oh, the burst bait.
Nice. Yeah, that was definitely like a nice burst save combo. Like, you don't even need to think about that. Oh, nice try. I saw that back
burst, though. I think he might die off here. Guard gauge is pretty ramped up.
Oh,
Nope,
one
not
more.
as many hits as I thought.
Doug
Nice little setup there.
accidentally moved himself forward with either 5 or 6H, and DaveO just jumps behind him, takes it. Unintentional Dragon Ball tech.
Unintentional shit mixed.
Yep. Still is very, very close. This is a very good set so far.
Oh yeah, no, super back and forth. And you know, for once, it's the first time in this entire set the score line actually represents how close this is. We're sitting at 3-2 currently.
Yep, this is very. Both players are clutching it out at different times, and they're both taking points.
Exactly.
DaveO starts the pressure. Those air throws, very nice.
The air throws have been like the theme of the day. Like that Johnny versus ANJI match, air throws throughout the door. Now there's even more happening here.
It's very nice. So he did plant his powered up trap.
Oh,
it's
really?
already. I took my
skull.
I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second. I don't know where the empowered trap went.
That's my problem too. That's why I get fucked with this character.
Oh my! Nice combo.
Oh, just hit him out there. Just good space control by Doug. He might have his back to the corner here, but it still feels like he's in control.
Yep.
DaveO's just trying his best to get in. Oh, the reverse! Okay, he's got him stuck in the corner now. Oh, what an escape by DaveO.
He's in there. Oh, there we go. There's gonna be a big beefy damage. Oh,
but drops the combo. Bit of a misinput there.
nice
He's
conversion.
definitely gonna get this one. All right, I jinxed that super hard. We're gonna say it was a reset.
You know what? That was spaghetti everywhere, but you know what? It was good. The pickup at the very end was clean. See DaveO trying to.
Burst. Oh, but the trap! Fuck trap so much.
Net stays out even when Testament. Oh, does that count? Yeah, I guess it does. I was about to say the net does disappear when Testament's hit, but in that case, yeah. Oh, we go. DaveO with big damage. Oh, just missed the 6H. All right, now
so
we're
there's a beast. No mystical beasts when I jump over them, bro.
Okay, Doug.
Sense in the back there thing. Oh, there's got so many traps. Nice conversion from Doug here. All right, it's time for the infinity combo. No, he goes to the set instead.
Oh,
nice
DaveO
side switch.
not the backdash cancel on defense that time.
And Doug is doing the big combos here too. All right, he's got full tension meter too.
Oh, there's
All
that's
right,
the.
loses it all because he plays Testament properly and stays back.
Nice movement from DaveO. Doesn't want to get caught in any of this nonsense.
Yeah, he's like, no war crimes for me today, sir. No, thank you. Oh,
but
speaking of war crimes, there's one right there.
Too much garbage to keep track of. Like the screen pollution is amazing.
Yeah, I know, just between them. I mean, Slayer not really having any either, so you're just truly seeing how much Testament fills this screen up.
Oh, very nice. DaveO gets in there. Is he?
Oh, does the throw? Is he gonna do it again? No 3 throws in a row.
Yeah, counter hit. Doug was hitting buttons on wake up. I respect it.
Yeah, honestly, if you get thrown twice, yeah, I kind of respect it. Oh, I know, throws are 1 frame in this game. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I will never get used to that.
It's so fast. Throws are so strong in this game. You have to constantly
super cool.
think about baiting throws. Throw immune. Amazing. Alright, so here we go. This is next matchup. Score is 4-2 for DaveO. Nice, putting out those normals. Okay, here we go.
Alright, Doug's got him where he wants him. Oh, nice throw.
Now he's got empowered tree on the ground where he is. DaveO's got it.
Oh yeah, uses it. Oh, Doug hits his mix-up. Alright, he's got a huge life lead here. To keep the pressure on. Oh, nice smash up by DaveO.
Have you forgotten that Slayer has invincible wake-up options?
This man's wild. Slayer's sick, man. Oh, Doug doesn't quite take it. He's got a lot of meter to work with, though. Get some big setups. Nice. The 9 to 5 worker clutching it out at the end there.
Nice work from Doug. And he's got the empowered trap again. Okay, the tree is right there. Oh, I think DaveO crossed himself up. That poison just
damage does poison do. Holy shit.
I think it's like 10 seconds or something of just like constant tick down.
Damn, does it enhance his damage on his other hits at all, or is it just like poison just does that much damage by itself?
It does that much damage by itself, and it doesn't prorate. So if your combo's 5,000 hits, poison ticks the same.
Damn. Oh no.
Wow. Doug that was amazing neutral control right there from Doug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just not letting DaveO come in. Like, DaveO has to play so smart, but you saw DaveO was actually able to, like, weave around what Doug was doing early on and kind of get in. But now Doug's made a lot of adaptations in how he's setting up his screen pressure, and DaveO is just having a hell of a time getting in now.
It's smart. It's smart. He's got to, like, Slayer has some really good movement in this matchup, right? Being able to teleport through things is really convenient. And Doug setting up all the traps, pretty much banking all his stuff on every single trap that he's got is a smart thing to do. If you throw enough darts with dartboard, one's gonna stick.
Exactly.
Nice combo from DaveO.
Oh, nice burst to avoid taking too much damage. Okay, he's got the reverse. He's got him in his corner. This is right where Doug wants him. And he gets the conversion.
DaveO, yep, hits Doug, gets rid of the poison debuff.
Oh, the Gravedigger, no! Pays for his sins!
Here we go. Is he gonna complete? Yeah, he is.
I think it's not quite gonna kill, but just one more setup here. Alright, oh, didn't go for the double throw. He's usually finished off a lot of rounds with just like run up throw, and if he didn't quite kill it, he usually does a second one.
Very nice. That was a nice just standing K. I'm pretty sure that was just like an information thing from DaveO. He's like, I'm gonna put it out. Very simple 5K as my setup. Okay.
And as I said, he's just kept Doug stuck in the corner and just taking so much health. Okay, he's reversed it. Oh, nice escape by DaveO though.
Oh,
I think that's gonna kill.
I think it.
Oh, I jinxed it.
It's okay. So now Doug gets to start push, but backdash cancel jump. DaveO's like, I don't want to be set up.
Yeah, no beasts for me today, please. Please, no gators.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do double beast.
See you later, Gator. I'm out of here.
No, you gotta take me out to dinner first. This isn't happening.
Take me out for dinner first before you commit war crimes to me.
Exactly. I'll give you the launch codes after we've hit like a Denny's or something.
After we hit a Denny's at 2 o'clock in the morning, please.
Exactly. Oh, that was. Still, as even though DaveO did win that match, there was a lot of good adaptation from Doug there. He's just trying to hold the defense and let DaveO hang himself. But as we talked about, Slayer's got really good movement options in this matchup.
Yeah, actually, there's so many ways to get in. It's probably the biggest thing I'm noticing. Just deal with the options. Like, there's a lot of the time where Doug knocks him down, is actually able to like utilize beast pressure like you traditionally would against most other characters. So it definitely feels like a match where Slayer's actually just feeling a lot more comfortable than any other character in the game.
It's just terrible. It's just crazy that we're seeing a character. I mean, we understand why Slayer is like not a terrible matchup here. It's just due to all this damage, all the invincibility, and just knockdowns after knockdowns after knockdowns, which is what DaveO is showing right here. But Doug reverses out. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of this.
Oh, nice answer! Oh, interrupts it. Oh, he's almost dead there. Oh, double interrupt. All right. Doug has got the pressure on back here. He's interrupted two options from DaveO here.
Wow, that was a really good.
Yeah, he's just really keeping the pressure on him. Just not letting DaveO even get close to him. He's got the curse on him too. And his keep out from Doug is just so immaculate. Oh, nice interrupt with the Grim Reaper. Into the trap. Oh, nice burst. Would have been dead.
Doesn't want any of that.
Oh man, they're both sitting near Chip too. I really don't like this. My heart, man, my heart.
Oh,
oh no.
Very nice. That was. Oh, DaveO's like, you know what? I'll just jump. I'll meet you in the air.
I'll meet you in the air, bro.
I'll hang out. Just hang out there for a sec. I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. I'm on my way.
Nice combo. It's a hard knockdown, of course. Now Slayer gets high-low or throw mix-up because this is plus R.
This is plus R, man. Everybody's got war crimes.
Yep. Doug, though, patiently waits it out. He's like, the nuclear fallout's over. It's my turn.
It's my turn. My turn to start another nuclear war. We're gonna make the Cold War.
Yep, and he's got all three power-ups because he got both hits of the key. So he's hanging on to the first though. There we go. There we go.
He's got the first one down. There's a tree. Oh, I think he might actually just do so much damage off this. Oh, he's utilizing that meter, utilizing those resources. But oh my goodness, what an option by DaveO to secure the round.
So tech buttons doesn't exist in this game, but tech specials and tech super does. Ah, DaveO, you brought Xrd to us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. But you know what? I respect it. You drop the combo, you're already committing to the combo, and DaveO in his mind is probably like, you know what? This guy thinks he's going to continue his combo. But if he misses it, I'm just gonna be buffering super, and you're gonna be whiffing a button, and boom.
Yeah, I'm just buffering this shit, alright? It's like, you know, I'm waiting, I'm probably dead, but you know, in the rare instance, I got this.
Yep, that's as the pros call it, that's next level of bar rate.
Next level of barring.
Next level. Nice from Doug, chasing down DaveO. DaveO's getting started now, though. It's his turn. Nice block on the left, right. Oh, nice counter.
Yeah, I get to do his own counter, that's sick.
Smartly backs off, starts setting up defensive options.
Yeah, Doug just really focusing on that screen control here. Both players just doing so good at converting every situation into damage, though. It's been really fun to watch.
It has, yeah. And oh my god. I was going to say,
Oh my God.
had control there, but then. Oh, DaveO very aware of the trap. Good stuff. Doug RCs to keep that safe. I like what Dave was doing. Jump K is a very detached hurt box. He's just clearing all the traps with it.
Yeah. He's playing Minesweeper, man.
Wow, here we go. Oh, okay. Slayer. Oh, so bro. Oh man.
We're pulling
That
out
was
all the unique
godlike.
interactions today, boys.
The best part is that I was looking at his meter. I was like, DaveO has 50% meter. He could probably do something crazy right now, and the man goes into this full screen super.
This is the chat energy you need to play Slayer.
The size of the balls on this man, holy crap.
Like Soul and stuff, you need to just embody your monkey energy. But to play Slayer, man, you just need to fundamentally be a Chad.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes that's how it be, right? You're like, you know what? I'm full screen. This guy thinks he's setting up defensive options. I'm just gonna do a big.
This guy thinks he's safe. No, I'm about to bring thermonuclear war to his doorstep.
So that was such a good decision. But right now, though, it's pretty even. It looks like, yeah, now DaveO gets to get started. Is that a reversal? Oh, nice safe jump. Oh, did he RC? Actually, I couldn't tell. No, that was a safe jump. That was Doug spinning his meter.
Oh man,
DaveO here.
he's just dealing with the traps so well. This is so impressive to watch.
It really is. DaveO is just jumping in the air, doing a kick, and he's like, hey, look at me. Look how fancy I am. The trap is gone.
Look at how fancy I am. I'm an experienced player, guys. I got this.
Oh, very nice, though. Doug clutches it out with a full screen teleport and just puts him back into combo. Left, right. Nice pressure from DaveO. Oh, nice counter from Doug. He's going to start stand up now.
Have a good blocks from DaveO, just keeping himself out of the pressure. And oh my goodness, what an option.
Remember that time Arctis gave Slayer an invincible meter use reversal? Good times.
Good times, great times,
times.
yeah.
Good times. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
Oh, nice. DaveO has been on point with being safe on his offense. Oh, the Doug. Very nice. Puts him full screen. Starts setting up traps. Yeah, this is smart from Doug. He's setting up the bullet hell.
Yeah, setting up the bullet hell. Can he get through? Can he win the Toho again?
Yeah, can he? Slayer has the tools to do it. He's a top tier character from in Toho, as far as those concerned. Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's definitely the options like this. And DaveO really knows how to play with this. Just get through the minefield. He's a Minesweeper pro. He had no internet for years, and he could only play Minesweeper in preparation for the Testament matchup.
It's true. And you know what? Right there, DaveO's like, you know what? I know that there's probably going to be a gap in the string that's happening right here. You know what it's time for? It's time for some kind of invincible move that uses meter.
Exactly.
It's interesting, right? Because DaveO is picking the right times to go crazy. It works out like in that perfect moment. Like that, in my brain, I'm not a Slayer player, but in my brain, I would have not have done something so crazy there. But you know what? It's working for Dave because he knows what's happening. He knows this matchup.
Yeah, and like he definitely knows like when to take like calculated risks like that. Like to us, they look like massive chat energy plays, but he's like probably like he's either like me do meter move, or he's like he meticulously like planned this shit out. I feel like there's no in between.
Yeah, it's for the viewer, for the average viewer, it's like, oh man, this guy's 0 to 100 all the time. But you know what? He knows the matchup, like you said. He knows what to do. He knows what's coming.
Yeah, and just that little 50-50 off these slide there.
Oh my god, the damage. Into hard knockdowns. Let's go. What's the mix up? Baited it.
Start. Hey, Doug's gonna get himself out.
Yeah, DaveO is being insanely safe, but while being insanely crazy. I really like it.
Yeah, it's really impressive because he's like putting down so much offense, and so much stuff that just looks like he's like hanging himself, but in reality is just so safe.
All the traps, though, the poison is just adding up right now. This is unfortunate for. It's finally over. Yeah, Doug's setting up everything. He's like, "You're not coming in," and I'm gonna
You're not
teleport.
coming in. It's war crime time.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport full screen because that's what I do as Testament. As
Yeah,
well
it's
as
chip time. It is chip time, man.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Bro
up in the
did
air.
it. Oh, but you know what? This is the Testament game plan. Stay out, stay safe. When it's time, take your turn, do mix up.
Particularly 'cause
Wow.
it's harder to zone Slayer than some of the other characters too. So when you have that opportunity, like you did in that last round, to just keep him out, oh, you fully commit to that. Oh no! Oh, drops the combo though.
No, that's a good trade for Doug. He gets to get back in there. Exactly what he wants. But DaveO's got
Oh, he made a punish here, but DaveO with the burst.
got a lot of meter and a lot of health, so he can take risks if he needs to.
Doug just gotta rely on those 9-5 working dogs. They got this. Get him, Gators. No, is that see you later, Gator, and punches him in the face.
Was there a tiny gap in your block string? It's
That was
time
a
for-
tiny. Ah, I'd be ashamed if I smashed your face in.
It's yeah. The thing is, I feel like this is a little similar to the previous match we saw, where they hit each other equal amounts of times, but then Slayer does 1,000,000 damage.
That just does 1,000,000 damage. Exactly.
This combo though, was that 2-hit note? Not 2-hit note, but 2-hit key. Very nice.
All right, yeah, he's got all his traps. He's got everything he needs. We just need to look for
Back
one
on
more
the way.
interaction here. No, that combo doesn't end. Okay, that was tight. That was tight.
That was. Oh, are we recording a combo video here? Is that what's happening?
It's a combo confirmation, man. You know, he's throwing that one on his Twitter after this. It doesn't matter what the result is.
Yeah, just. Oh my god, that was really nice from Doug. The poison did most of that damage, but all he needed to do was keep that combo going, and he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did the combo video. And you know what? That deep down, that's important. Because even if he loses his set, he can just go grab the VOD and be like, but guys, look at this.
Yeah, you just post clips with no context.
No context. Nothing happens. Look at this combo.
It's wow, man, it's crazy. But here we go. We're starting the next match, and is it 7-4 now? Okay. Perfect. DaveO taking back control of neutral.
Oh, nice
Here we
throw.
go. We got Doug in there. But nope, now
All right, is
DaveO's
he gonna do it a third time? Yep, he's gonna do it a third time. Four. No, okay.
player mixed up now. Just you know what? I know what he's going for, and I respect it. Just a little too far out of reach.
All right, Doug taking full advantage of that though, getting all of the cash he was given. Oh no, not again. Do it again. No, goes for the mix-up this time. Oh, with the
Oh, here we
overhead, I
go.
think that'll be it.
Slayer damage is so high, and it's
That was
so.
also that was throw the game, man.
It was, and it's tough too because like you really don't want to throw Slayer.
No.
He's got unthrowable moves, so it's like, what do you do? Oh, and as far as what's it called? As far as the stage is concerned, this is some old Arc 6 stuff. So this is actually some weeb stuff. There's two versions of this stage. One is a Madoka reference, one's a Haruhi reference.
Oh my goodness, that is some weeb shit.
Yeah. So this is the Madoka version. I think this is the Plus R version, the Haruhi version, the AC version.
I'm actually I do want to see the Haruhi one for science, of course.
I hope you pick it. I want it. Doug right now though, poison combos, high damage, yeah.
Yeah, good damage.
Just gets in there, takes back that round. Oh man, very nice. Yep, these little big normals to keep Slay out because the moment he gets in, this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
trap.
keeping pressure on. Ooh, nice escape though by Doug.
Very
He's got
nice.
trees. Oh, nice confirm there from DaveO though.
DaveO's gonna take him to the corner and into a hard knockdown, and also 50% of your health.
Yeah, like no, a 50 hit, nice. Oh, the throw. You suck some blood. Give him the suck.
There you go.
He
Yep.
just punched him 3 times.
Oh wow. DaveO's match to lose.
For sure.
All right, Doug with
Keeping
the.
the pressure on really good though. Oh, nice burst to get himself out of the corner and lock her. Doug down. Oh, the great read. No, that's units, but it's the same energy.
It is. He's got. They both got meter now, so they can both do something crazy. Here we go.
Oh, nice jab.
We got some KOF anti-airs in here. Just jab.
Just jab. That's the anti-air, man. Optimal.
All right, so now 8-4. DaveO's starting to pull ahead, but Doug's still very close as far as per round goes. What needs to... They're both doing really good jobs. A lot of the matches tonight I've seen has boiled down to damage races.
Yeah, that's been a huge like just theme of this. I think almost every matchup. I think like the what the hell is this stupid character called? I've selectively removed it from my brain. Was more of a Justice. Yeah, it was I think probably the least damage dependent on it, but all the other matches have been very much like just simply that. The Johnny one was more a Johnny versus ANJI match. I think was more a result of just like kind of combo drops as opposed to like just raw damage being lower on either side.
Right. Oh, what a conversion! What a very nice.
Man, these boys are too clean, honestly. Like, Testament's a pretty grimy character, but Doug looking clean.
Oh my god, Doug dropping the combo.
I jinxed it again. Damn it.
Okay, he has a lot of meter, which is the good part. He can make something happen right now. I was about to say invincible reversal, but then he was ready.
No, he's ready. He's got the meter. He got these combos. He got them young man hands.
There we go. Double hit key. Yes, three.
Okay, it's time for some traps.
Oh no, DaveO.
He's still got him. All right, there we go. Doug getting himself on the board. Start off here.
The empowered traps really did it. Like, he had a lot of meter. He had 3 empowered traps. That's a lot of resources to play around with. DaveO bursting right away. He's like, I don't want to let Testament get started. Nice. Oh, these anti-air air throws are really crisp.
Anti-air throw.
But DaveO with the invincible reversal, he's getting out. All right, he's gonna go for the hard knockdown like always. What's the mix-up?
Oh my goodness, that was a strange, fun interaction.
You thought you could jump behind me, but no.
No.
All right, back to neutral. Nice.
Oh, get somebody over it. Oh, he blocked it. Never mind, I'm blind.
Well, not even the FRC could save that from my punch.
Oh, it's time for a grave digger.
Yep, here we go. Smart.
Right, one more setup here.
Put everything on the screen, and
Just
Dave
give him a Marvel 3 experience, man.
Yep. Oh,
there it is.
That was tough. Like, what's he gonna do? FD and push himself out more so that Testament can set further traps? It's such a rough decision.
And we're up 8-5, getting himself on the board. DaveO's still solidly in the lead up 3 rounds, but close matches.
Yep, that lead is slowly shrinking, and I think DaveO's plan is really solid. Like, right now, he's just running his game. Doug's adaptation is starting to show, though. He's starting to do more defensive things, starting to keep him out, and then taking advantage of every time that he gets all his resources available.
Yeah, no, conversions have been good, very, very good on both sides. Like, they're both very aware when they have an advantage, how they can push it, and like almost exactly what they should do. Like, it's just 2 experienced players just piloting characters of one of the highest levels.
Yep, this is actually, like, if you want to watch like legit tournament level play, definitely tune in for pretty much like, well, tune into next week as well.
Yeah,
and
next week's gonna be sick.
We've got high level play everywhere for the next couple exhibitions. Nice FRC. Doug is definitely staying safe. He's definitely like switching to a more defensive base play style.
Yeah, finding he's losing a lot in those scramble situations, which is just focusing on keeping him out, which is something he's actually been doing quite a good job of.
Drop the combo, but not to his detriment. Oh, okay. Oh, but the damage.
Slayer combo now, boys, taking you all the way to the wall.
DaveO is there.
From there, I don't think this is quite gonna kill.
Nope, but Doug is 50.
The guts coming in clutch.
Oh,
the bait burn! The first bait! Oh no! The run-up throw.
that was so smart. Oh, don't be shook, Doug. Come on. There you go.
Nice.
Right,
Side switch too. Into the curse.
he's going back on the defense here, but DaveO's cursed right now, so it's going to be a slight uphill battle for him. But
Yeah,
he's doing
got the crow on him. Oh my goodness, the traps!
I was gonna say he was doing a really good job of avoiding the curse, but then I forgot the traps were there too.
Then he just probably ran into 2 traps. He forgot about it. He was too busy blocking the other like 60 Marvel assists.
Yeah, I've never wanted to play a fighting game more where I have to memorize things on the screen.
Yeah, it's very wonderful. Oh, nice
Yeah.
throw. Oh, he's got the curse too. He can
Curse
do a lot off of this. Oh, nice. Nice
That's the
range.
space control that Doug needs to be doing the entire time. Control space, whittle away that health. Slayer is very tanky, so just take it easy. There's a trap above. Yeah, I was gonna say, is DaveO gonna remember? It's okay, DaveO's getting his game started. We got mixed up into giant hard knockdown combos.
Jesus. Why health bar? You'll be missed.
Yep. Oh, wow. Smart. Gets himself out of the corner with that Gravedigger. Traps on the screen. He's coming back in again, but he gets back in anyway.
Oh, nice throw.
There we go.
Right, Doug with the conversion too.
He drops it,
Getting himself
but
set up.
yeah, he manages to get trap set up instead, so still fine.
Nice block. Oh, gets hit by the overhead though.
Burst
Oh, nice
from
burst.
Doug.
Yeah, definitely would have died there.
What?
Oh, but gets hit by it again. Oh no, nice blocks.
Oh my god.
No. Any-air jab, man. Exkcal
It's-
fighters.
I have to wonder if DaveO is a KOF player. That's straight out of like the KOF playbook. Are you in the air? I'm just gonna hit jab. So this is now set point for DaveO. 9-5, like earlier.
Are we gonna see another one? Are we gonna see another one?
Maybe it's possible. It was proven tonight that's possible. So we need to see if Doug can win 5 straight.
Yeah, I've got to get it 5 straight. It happened earlier. Our lovely Disney player ran it all the way back.
It's possible. I mean, we saw it, and Doug is on the offensive right now, so he gets to play his game.
Yeah, he's not going down without a fight. Knows he's sitting on last game, and it's just time to go in anytime.
Wow, that conversion!
Yeah, that was
Couldn't get a
tight.
knockdown. I respect that. Let's go to the moon together.
Oh man, that was such a good this trap sweep. This man's a minesweeper man. Okay, don't hang me.
He's oh nice.
Oh, good choice. Okay, that was a good answer.
Yeah, well, Doug's got 1 round to make it happen.
Yeah, DaveO looking to send him home. You know, on the internet.
We're all home all the time, so but he's
We're all
making
home
sure.
all the time. Now you're just going to be home and be sad.
Yeah, Doug. He's making sure Doug knows where his home is. Doug,
All
right?
But Doug not going to be sad quite yet. He's got the traps. He's got the setups.
He's not ready to go home.
He's not ready to go home. He doesn't want to leave his computer quite yet.
Yeah, he knows. Okay, nice. Oh,
All right, just one more conversion. That's all he needs. He's got the curse. He's got the tools. Will he be able to put it in the bag? DaveO's sitting at like literally no help.
oh my God! Here we go.
Yeah, DaveO's got burst too. So this is actually kind of terrifying.
All right, Doug. What's the mix-up? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no! Get blocked.
Is that the trap?
Oh my goodness, DaveO!
Yeah, it was.
Oh, there it is! Oh no, it was a delayed one. All right, my monkey brain forgot that existed. Damn,
Yeah,
that was a good choice.
She thought I got interrupted. That's why I was like, wait a minute, is that the trap version? And then yeah, it was. Doug hanging
That was
on.
big brain playing. Doug pulling out the fancy stuff at the end.
Okay, he is keeping this going really well. But now it's time for DaveO.
DaveO gets in.
Nope. Nope. Doug's like, I'm not. This isn't happening. I'm gonna burst.
Yeah, this is not. Just go away. I know how good your conversions are, bro. Please. Speaking of conversions, Doug got his own. Nice burst.
Good space control. Oh, but then here comes the damage.
Oh no! Oh, he's gonna need a ton of damage off this and be stuck in the corner. All right, DaveO's sitting on a lot of meter too. Oh, we know what he does when he's got over 50 meter, man.
Yeah, it's
Controlled chaos. Oh, I think that's going
I
to
think
be it unless I jinx it, and I jinxed it. Oh, but DaveO's gonna get the conversion there
my
and
God.
gets into this reset for the throw to take it. And that is DaveO taking it 10-5 over Keep On Rockin'.
nice matches though. My God, that was such a great set. That was a great set. All the sets tonight have been really, really exciting. Um, if you missed any of the other sets, I would definitely say go take a look. You get to see a lot of players on display. But man, oh, that last set right there though, that was some amazing pressure from DaveO. That's crisp combos, knockdowns, mix up. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, it was just so good on every side. And that's just add more to all the matches. All the matches are really, really fun to watch, but they were also all so dynamic. None of these matches felt the same. They all are focusing on different mechanics. All the characters played different. So like, you can watch all these matches and they all feel very fresh. There's not a lot of like themes and stuff that come over. You got like a super rushdown match between Apocalypse and Dizzy, and then different stuff like that. But then we had like the funnies match, and it's really fun. There's a really good variation between all the matches. Honestly, if you do have extra time and you want to watch some more and you miss the first few, they're all worth watching. They're all like super close matches. Joy to watch.
It was really good. The variety of skill level also really helps, right? Like I said, this is a show. The whole purpose of this is supposed to be a showcase for different play styles and different skill levels, up and comers, established, whatever. So, oh, it was so good. I think is oh,
Awesome. Yeah, and thank you guys for both commentating tonight. I've really appreciated it. And I just wanted to give some extra special thanks to some people who kind of made this all possible, as well as like all of the players who played tonight and both of you for commentating. I feel like I need to give some special thanks to Pink Unobara, who helped me make a lot of the posters and the graphics for the event, Yurei Usagi, who helped me make the logo for the event, to Doug, he helped out a lot, to you, Alex, you helped out a lot with this too, you helped me plan it out, to my friend Pangea, and to the Red Deer FGC and anybody who shared this event on social media. We got a ton of impressions on like the poster for this, and we've had a consistent like 70 plus viewers for almost the whole stream, which is just awesome. So thank you to everybody for like making this possible. Like I couldn't have done it without like each and every person watching and playing. So thank you.
thank you for running this.
Yeah, thank you as well.
Yeah, no prob. It was a blast. And if you wanna follow me on Twitch here, on Twitter, and on YouTube, I'm gonna make sure that I